Hi everyone, welcome to a second episode of Nuclear Winter. My name is Indigo and I am the GM of this. We're just going to go right into it, so we're going to introduce everyone. Let's start with you, William.
Hi, I'm William, they, them, or he, him, and I'm playing... Someone help me remember my name?
You are playing Alden Regan.
Alden Regan, that's right, otherwise known as Aldi, and they use they and them.
Mm-hmm.
How could you forget Maddie's best friend?
I remember your name. I remember Maddie's name so well. I think it's because of the way I outroed myself last time, where I just said my only thing is that I'm Maddie's best friend.
Yeah. I'm Molly McIsaac, and I play Madeline Miller, also known as Maddie, who might be dying, hopefully not. And I am she, her, and Maddie is also she, her.
I am Jonas Newhouse, he, him, and I'm playing Madsen. Was it Grumley that I went with?
Yes.
Grumley, thank you. Madsen, Mads, Grumley. I am he, him. Mads is they, them.
And I am Alcon Gersh, different elves. Playing, you haven't met my character yet, Zachery Mulder, 16-year-old, and Mad's nephew.
We talked about him a lot, though.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
We really built him up to be a hero who can do anything, so
come save us.
Like save three people that are sitting on a roof.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Zachary's backstory part of it is that he's real good at climbing buildings.
And saving groups of
scaling
people,
buildings.
And beheading multiple zombies at once.
Yeah, he's better with large crowds.
Being Spider-Man.
Yeah. He also has... His hands are guns and also hands. How?
And the Punisher.
See, I'm going to let you guys go because I feel that you guys need as much laughter as you possibly can.
You have no idea. I'm stalling so hard right now.
So if we make enough funny jokes, we don't have to fight any zombies this time.
I mean,
for every really good funny joke we do, can you just eliminate a portion of the zombies?
Ooh, that's a fun way to play it. Is that in the book? Is that one of the mechanics?
It isn't, but they do say play with the mechanics how you want. So
okay, so we have a suggestion.
I'm seeing a ticker.
I just have to tell the viewers that I was so stressed out about this that I was sitting out in the car screaming to K-pop before I came in here. So because I don't want to lose my blonde child, rip my wig off and be like, ah!
And then I'll wear it.
You have to become Maddie.
Yeah.
If Maddie dies, Aldi just becomes her.
Yeah, Alden just puts
this is getting really
this is very strange.
Lambs. Yeah, I like it.
That escalated quickly.
So, my question is do one of you want to narrate what happened last session? Just a real brief one, or would you like me to do it?
Zombie, cold, no more guns.
So so I think you should do it.
Yeah, probably you should do it,
okay,
actually.
So Zachery got into an argument with one of your shelter dwellers and stole their gun and managed to figure out a way out. I imagine Zachery had been planning on getting out for a while because it was horrible.
Dude, are you dabbing?
Yes.
And so Zachery...
He's a teen.
Zachery took a gun and managed to escape. You guys elected yourselves as as a group to go out and find him. You went out. You found out that there was still radiation within indoors, that there's a lot of snow. You went towards some gunfire that you heard in town, as well as the footprints to Zachery. You guys got in a small altercation with a group of 3 men wearing full tactical gear as well as semi-automatic weapons. You watched them kill a person, and then Jonas's character decided that it would be a good idea after watching them kill someone to try and befriend them. And then
I want to point out, sorry to interrupt, twice because it happened, and then you were still they shot at you, and then you were like, wait, hold on,
we need people. We need people.
And then you lost your weapons in that interaction, except for the machete. Yeah, and then you guys were running. You guys encountered your first zombie. Got into a fight, figured out that there are zombies now, and that's a thing.
Maddie figured it out.
Exactly. Maddie did. And then you all ran, and then you managed to find a 2-story building, go up the fire escape, make it to the roof of it, to then pull out your phone, turn it on, and get the last piece of news from 2 months ago, which says, zombie apocalypse upon us, as a horde of zombies shambled and are starting to appear at the base. And that is where we're going to start.
Cool.
Alright, how long can y'all two go without eating?
I presume like pretty long.
I mean, I'm vegan. I basically don't eat anyway.
That's true. And without water.
Okay, here's the question. They're all gathering down there. I'm sure we've all seen films.
Yeah.
Do you think these are like World War Z kind of zombies where they
Like the
just
ones that can climb?
where they just pile on top of each other
I'm a
until they
little worried
reach
it might be
you?
them. If it is, we should find a backup plan. If not, I think if they're down there, we wait for help.
Okay, wait. Do we have a rope?
We don't have anything.
No, I had to give my backpack away to.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like we could like tie a rope to the machete and then just throw it and hit and throw it and hit like spear fishing.
Maddie, usually I'm right on board with you, but I'm really not sure how I feel about throwing the only weapon we have and hoping.
Exactly. Also, a spear is
that it
usually
comes
like
back
a
to us.
rigid or like a
Okay, is there a
sturdy
stick?
thing. Can I look for anything on this roof
Yes.
that we might be able to use to
Roll a spot listen.
Cool.
I want to specifically also do like some kind of a spot check to see if there's a way we can get from like if this building is close enough to another building where
Sure.
we can like jump from building to building.
Sure.
I did 23 for 43, so 2 degrees of success.
So on the roof, you see that there is some conduit that is left over from when it was being built. There is a sandbag.
What is that when you say conduit? What is that? in
Conduit
this
is
context?
is basically long metal tubes that
Okay.
you run cable through.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And so to give your house like electricity and stuff like that.
Sure. Okay.
So there's some conduit that's left up on the roof. There's like a sandbag that's kind of like ripped open. You see that there is a exit door from the roof into the building, and you also see like a bunch of leaves and stuff like that. Like, no one's really been up there cleaning. There's probably a baseball as well.
Okay.
Can we tell if the conduit is live?
No, it's literally like loose. Like someone had built it, and then it was like we bought too much.
It's
Now
basically
just-
a metal pipe at this.
it's basically a long metal like aluminum pipe.
Okay.
Does it seem like it could be long enough in theory to, if we could attach the machete to the end of it, to create a spear that could reach them 2 stories down?
Do you have?
And then here's how I think we could do it. If we could somehow if we can cut the baseball open and wedge it onto the machete and then get the baseball stuck in the pipe, then the machete would be kind of like in the pipe. Do you know what I'm describing? Like the ball would stop
I
it?
kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you're relying very heavily on the size of the baseball and the size of the
So that's the only way I can think that we can MacGyver with what I was just told.
Well, here, don't
but-
worry about it because I also did a spot check and listen to this, folks. I got an 87.
Oh.
And my spot check is 57, so 3 degrees of failure. Isn't that lovely,
cool.
everybody?
Great.
Isn't that
Good start to
wonderful?
a good game.
Would you like to describe how this is a failure, or would you like to give up those 3 degrees of failure and allow me to take them on as risk? Which means I can later on use this to make a situation worse.
I want to. Here's the thing.
I don't think anyone wants that.
Here's what I want to do. This is what I was thinking. As soon as I knew I did that big bad fail,
That epic fail.
that epic fail. Maybe I'm pushing this too far.
Okay.
So you let me know.
Okay.
But I have a feeling I go over to like judge the distance between a couple of buildings, and I get a little bit too close to the edge of a building,
No.
and I lose my balance.
No.
And so like.
This is getting close to 5 degrees.
Is that
Okay, so this is what I
go
meant.
for it. Yep.
You get close to the edge, you look over, and you are so fixated on the fact that there are zombies and now more of them starting to actually physically surround the entire building now, that you're so fixated on this and the fact that you're looking at rotting dead flesh, and that's all you can focus on.
Crispy.
Yeah, crispy. A lot of them are bacon because
Yeah, because of those UV.
yeah. So I imagine that you basically are hyperventilating and you're fixated on this, and you're not going to really be able to focus on anything for a little bit.
Sure.
Can Maddie run over and like grab them and like kind of like put them in a bear lock and like pull them away from the edge?
Yeah, I believe you have a coping mechanism on your character. I believe it's one eye on eye to the past I believe is what it's called. It should be under your psyche on the right-hand side.
Okay, yeah, one eye to the past.
One eye in the past. Okay, so basically, you can go over there and talk to them and try to calm them down.
Okay.
And you won't take any psyche damage, or not psyche damage, but you won't basically have like an episode like you did with the gun.
Right.
But you can absolutely do that.
Okay. So, Maddie's going to kind of like sidle over, and she's absolutely petrified, of course, right now too. But she knows that she needs to be strong for her best friend, so she kind of like wraps her arms around you and is like, "Aldi, it's okay, don't look," and like pushes your face towards her and tries to like get you to focus on her, and as she's doing that is like pulling you back towards kind of the center of the roof and making you focus on her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like close my eyes and just be like,
Okay.
like in your shoulder, pretty much.
Okay.
I would like to. So while I'm thinking about things we might be able to do with the stuff that I found, I want to check that door and see if it can open. You said it was like an exit sign with a door near it, so see if I can open that door.
It opens.
Cool. I just open a little bit, and I want to see if I hear any signs of movement or anything in there.
Roll another new spot listen.
I want to see if
That one's a 73, so that is 3 degrees of failure.
Oh boy.
It's really dark in there, and
Cool.
between it being dark and the fact that Madeline and Alden,
Aldi.
I have to call him
Nicknames.
Alden.
Right. Yeah.
Only
Madeline,
Maddie can call me.
Madeline and Alden are talking, and the sounds of and like
Sure.
thumping up against the wall.
That was good.
Yeah. That was,
You can't tell if the sounds are coming from inside or from
Sure.
outside.
coming from inside the building.
Then I'm going to. The door wasn't already partially opened, right? Okay, so I'm going to close it again. Make sure it still opens. It does. Cool. Close it again, and I'm just going to let them know.
And then I'm going to open it again.
I'll come back. And,
Does it still open?
I'll let them know what I found and say that door does open, but I couldn't really see or hear inside, so I decided to come back to you, where I feel safer. You doing okay, Aldi?
No.
That's understandable. I'm not doing okay either.
Yeah, I think Zach's dead. I'm pretty sure Zachery.
Well, we don't know that. You can't just say
No,
that.
no,
he's a little
Zachery's
firecracker,
dead,
I'm
and
sure.
we're gonna be dead.
No, we're not gonna die. We're
hold
not
on.
gonna die. Okay, listen. We've seen enough zombie films, right? Right.
I've seen a lot. Yeah.
Like we're only like, we're the first quarter. We're not gonna die till the end. And then at least like one of us is gonna die, and then the other one will carry on our legacy.
I think ideally none of us will die.
It'll be me.
I think we still have a chance.
No,
of none
you
of
won't
us
die.
dying.
I'll die.
No,
No,
hold on. None of us
can't
have
be-
to die.
no, Maddie, you can't
Maddie,
be-
Aldi, we don't have to die. We're going to find Zach, and then we're all going to get back to the shelter together, and we'll be fine.
Okay, but like how?
yeah.
We could start with that door.
Mads, how?
We could start with that door.
You just want to go down into the darkness when there's zombies everywhere.
Or we could wait up here for help. I'm actually not opposed to waiting up here for help. I mean, there's got to be some other friendly helpers out there in the
Well, there's a
apocalypse, right?
sandbag. What if we squish the zombies?
All of them with one sandbag. It was sliced open, Maddie. I gotta say there was sand in it, but by the time the bag hits the ground, the sand would have probably hit the
What
ground
if
first.
we put the sand in the zombies' eyes?
Do zombies? Do they even? We don't even know if they see you. But that's actually. How many zombies, Jake? Roughly.
40.
Probably a couple hundred.
Okay.
Wow! I undershot that a little
I
bit.
like where your head's at, Maddie.
It's so much worse than you imagine.
Yeah, I think they might have too many eyes for the amount of sand we got.
Okay, I'm just
No, it's a good idea. Look, I had this idea about creating like kind of a spear out of a pipe and a ball. And,
You know, like I was in like a lot of creative writing classes, and we like, we did like
Yeah.
round table discussions about things.
Right,
and, like,
right,
that's what
right
I
your
was
way in
trying
the
to
corner,
do.
right your way out of it. I don't know how to write out of this one though. I don't think there's a way. If there is, it's through that door. But
Then
again,
let's go through the door.
yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm scared.
Well, either we go through the door or we stay up here until they pile up high enough, like World War Z, and come up and just chew on our.
What if we lay
frickin'
down
bodies.
and we get really quiet, and then they just get bored?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. We pretend to go inside. I'll close that door real loud, and then we'll all just be quiet as a bird.
Yeah,
A
maybe-
quiet bird, though.
Maybe they'll like go look for us elsewhere.
That would be nice. That's worth a shot, right?
we could do all of that and like find some other stuff? There was that pipe. What if we throw it across onto another building and make a bunch of noise over there?
Oh, Ollie, you're a genius.
That's really smart,
That's actually
Aldi.
Wouldn't go
good.
that far.
That's really smart. You're really smart.
Yeah.
The compliments are nice, but I still feel
All right.
horrible.
It's okay.
I think I can handle the tossing of this pipe.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I think so. I'm sure that I think so. Yeah.
And then we can put the sandbag on the end of it to secure it.
Right.
That would make it
Yeah.
really hard to throw.
No. After we throw it, so it doesn't fall.
Also remember, there's also a baseball. Mm-hmm. So you have a baseball and you have conduit as well.
Yeah.
So you have multiple things to throw. And there's not just one.
The pipe
piece
would
of
make a
conduit.
lot of noise. Okay,
There's
cool.
multiple pieces of conduit.
I say let's try throwing one conduit as far as we can, and then just sit quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's sit down with me.
Okay.
And then Mads is going to throw that thing.
Yes. So I'm gonna pick up the conduit, and I'm gonna try to throw it to. What is there? How close is the closest building that I could throw it onto, like the roof of? That's what we're talking about, right? Onto a different roof.
Yes.
Cool.
Go to the edge and roll another spot.
Cool. That is 53, so 1 degree of failure. Exactly 1 degree. Or
okay.
10 over.
So you don't notice the thing I wanted you to notice.
I hate noticing
You can
things.
easily tell that, like the next building over, there's an alleyway, which is what you guys are running down. So there's a short distance between you and the next building over. On another side, there's a road, so it's kind of a distance.
Sure.
And then on the other side, it's another very short distance, like it's almost a building, like close to butting up to you guys. But yeah.
Cool. Should probably do the close one, right? Just to make sure I can do it, or yeah? Probably a good
Like
idea.
the one
You
that's
know,
like...
the other thing that we could do, are the pipes big enough for us to walk across?
No, so the conduit's usually
Alright,
is about
damn.
that big.
Okay.
Never mind.
Cool.
Maddie didn't say anything.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm a pretty good pole vaulter, but I'm just kidding. I've never done that. This is not a time for kidding. I'm going to throw it onto the shorter roof. And
The one that's an alley's distance away, or the one that's almost butting up against you guys?
Not the one that's butting up against
No,
it, 'cause
the
you just like
alley's one.
drop that one over on the side, the alley one.
Yeah, the alley one.
Okay, all right, roll it.
And I want to try to get it like as close to the other side of that building as I can.
Okay.
What am I rolling for this? Is there a throw?
Yeah, there's throw.
Oh, there it is. Cool. All right, cool. That is a 12 for 29, so 1 degree of success.
Okay, so you're able to throw it, and you hit the other building, and you hear and you hear a little bit of rolling.
Cool. And then I just want to do what I imagine they're already doing, and just like get low and as quiet as possible.
Okay.
And how long would we wait before checking?
5 minutes?
I think 5
5 minutes?
I think 5 full minutes. But I'm getting I want to say I'm really wary of that door.
Yeah.
Because if they make their way into the building and they make it up, there's a sandbag. I want to go and push the sandbag
Good
up
idea.
against the door.
So, because you're on a roof, this is a roof access door, which means that it's a push to get in.
Oh, so they can't push to get...
So they would have to grab the door and swing it towards them to,
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, okay. So...
and that's why it's also not locked.
Right.
Because
If
if
someone's
you're on the
yeah.
roof, it's locked. Well, from what you understand is that it's not locked from where you guys are, so that you have the ability to leave.
In case someone
You don't
gets
necessarily
trapped,
know whether it's locked the other way or not.
for sure. Cool.
All right.
So I don't think
Well,
we
then I
could
won't
wait.
do that.
So you wait 5 minutes.
Could we, like, wedge a pole in the handle? Whatever.
Well, it's the push doors.
It'd be a push. So they like
It's like the compression doors that have
Yeah.
there's like a big
That bar that you push
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
The bar you push in.
I
if we
understand.
had an Allen wrench, I know how to lock those. Actually,
Likewise.
yeah.
All right. You wait 5 minutes. What do you do after those 5 minutes?
I don't think I can do a spot check because I'm still pretty...
I'll do a spot check.
Okay.
I'll creep to the edge and look over.
All right.
part of my previous failure. I think I'm like a little incapacitated at the moment.
I have 1 degree of success.
Okay.
Yeah.
You lean over, and when you lean over, you notice that they're still around you, but you notice something that no one else that has been looking has noticed, which is the zombies are hitting the building and then just kind of walking around it. They're not trying to climb it. They're not looking up.
Okay.
They're just going towards the noise that it heard,
Okay.
which was where you guys were about a block away.
Okay.
So you kind of get the feeling that if you wait long enough, that they're just going to keep on going. That this shambling horde is not here for you, but is here for the gunshots that it heard earlier. And then
Okay.
it's going towards that.
Okay.
And you guys just were running towards the horde as it was coming
Gotcha.
towards you.
I see.
So you catch that.
Okay.
Neither of them have, so you can use that information however you want.
Okay.
Oh, don't tell us. Turn on us. This is great.
It's a real Simba in the Valley kind of thing.
So Maddie like very quietly crawls back and she's like, but she's excited. She's like, you guys, good news.
I don't believe that. But
Good news.
I do. I don't
The
think
zombies
you.
are leaving. They're going that way.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they know we're here.
Okay.
I don't know, like, if they can see or, like, smell, but they can hear. And, like,
But it doesn't look like they're coming for
the
us.
loud noises, they're going that way.
Okay.
So, like, I think if we just, like, sit
Wait
here
a
for a
little
little
longer.
bit, we could go down the stairs.
Hey, I'm willing to sit here for as long as it takes.
Yeah, I think that's all right. Check again another 10.
Do you want to play Never Have I Ever? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Never have I ever not seen someone die.
Ollie. Stay with me.
Sorry, I had to put a finger down for that one.
Maddie, careful with the snapping. We don't have the sensitive
Oh,
teeth.
yeah. Sorry.
How long would you guys like to wait?
I think check after 10 this time.
Yeah, check after 10.
Maybe
So you guys go back after about 10 minutes or so. It looks like the horde is still shambling past you. You wait for about an hour or so for like so that it's about maybe one or two that are still just really slowly. Maybe there's like one dragging with just its upper body crawling towards the sounds. But it's clear.
All right.
There's nothing around you.
Then I think. Well, all right. Thank you, Maddie, for that wonderful spot and insight. That was very good. I think we should all grab something that you could call a weapon and get carefully down
I have
those
a
stairs.
machete,
You have a
so-
machete. I could call that a weapon for sure. I'm gonna grab a conduit and just be ready with. Actually, could I grab two? Are they light enough that I could dual wield conduits?
They are,
Okay.
but the conduits are 12 feet long.
Can a machete cut through a conduit? Do I think?
Yes, but it will be loud and it will take a minute.
Right. You know what? You got a machete. I think we're fine.
You
You want to use it?
I really don't.
I don't want to use it either.
Well, then I could.
I
use
mean,
it
there
then.
isn't really a good like brains roll. So why don't you roll? I'm going to do this, and I don't think it's an actual thing. Why don't you roll me a just a flat willpower roll? Just try to see if you can roll below your willpower.
Okay. Nope. I mean, I can, but I didn't. I rolled a 63 for 34, which is 2
degrees
Yeah,
of
2 degrees of failure.
You know that it's aluminum and it bends, but that's about it.
Okay. Can it bend by my hand?
By my hat.
Or by my foot, and then
That is the only information I'm
Okay.
giving you. You can make an
Right.
attempt at
Sure.
something.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
I do have an idea.
Okay.
What if we lay the conduit down, put the sandbag on one
Sandbag.
side, have someone stand in the middle, and then we just like bend it towards that person.
That's a good.
So then
idea.
we can make two kind of spears. You can have one and I can have one. Maddie
That-
doesn't need one because Maddie has a machete.
Should we try to maybe get the conduit inside and do that in there so we don't make a bunch of metal popping noise that zombos might hear?
Okay.
Sombos?
I would try to. It didn't make them any less scary. I wouldn't recommend it. Actually, it's kind of worse because now I'm associating with childhood, which is also kind of a fearful time for me.
I don't want to spend a lot of time inside because we
Go get trapped.
don't have our Geiger counters. And I'm pretty sure the indoors is going to have a lot of radiation, so I just don't want to be in there.
You think just snap it and go?
I think just
Should
snap
instead
and
of
go.
going down the stairs, should we go to that building over there?
Yeah. I mean, like we can walk. We can.
Oh yeah.
You know that
can take
the fire escape
we can
that
take
you
the
went
fire
up
escape.
is
Oh, yeah.
it's clear on that side.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
you guys could easily go down that route.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's try to.
Let's snap it and just
this
try to
one.
do it as quietly as possible.
Okay, so are you doing the sandbag idea?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna roll me a lift pull.
Yeah. I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. 55 for 28. So 2 degrees of failure again.
You
I don't like this.
you're taking it and you're trying to bend it, but it's been out here for way too long. It's cold. It's not budging. Your hands are slipping on it with your gloves. You think you might be able to take your gloves off and get a better grip, but you don't
really
want to risk
shouldn't.
it. You know?
I feel like you got that young kid strength. I think I ran out of mine about 10 years ago.
I mean, I weigh
Okay,
like
I'll give it-
100 pounds.
I'll give it
so-
one shot.
Okay.
I'll give it one shot.
All right, roll your lift pull.
Do not miss your chance to bend.
I was about to say that.
So my lift pull, I rolled a 25 for a 35.
Okay, so you have 1 degree of
I have
success.
1 degree of success.
Yay!
You are able to bend this, and you bend it in half, but the pliability does not cause it to break. But you now have a 6-foot pole folded in half,
At
basically.
least that's more manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much time do I want to spend on this? Because I could just try and bend it back the other way, but I'm getting real tired.
Can you give it a shot, Maddie? Because I'm also getting a little tired. If anyone can do
Okay,
it, I'm
well,
sure
I
it's
will
you.
say
You have a lot of faith in my wimpy muscles, but okay.
I'm cautious.
I'm really bad
I
at
just
going
think-
to see my
yeah.
personal trainer, and I've kind of been sitting in
It's
a
all
bunker
right.
for a few months.
Listen, Maddie, we don't need it. Yeah.
All right, what am I doing? A lift pull? Oh my god.
Oh no.
This is
No.
this is the end.
My
Hold your breath and
roll a
count to 10.
Oh god.
What's your lift pull?
28.
Oh, that's a full 5 degrees of failure. That's.
So I'm going to narrate it.
Are you sure? Well, here's what happens. You do grab it and you do break it in half, but it stabs both Mads and me. We die instantly. The game is just now Maddie with a machete versus the
It
world.
launches me across the other building.
So
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
you put your foot on it and you grab it and you're trying to bend it backwards to hopefully snap it into a 6-foot pole. And as you're pulling it, you're also losing grip, and so you're really focusing on it. And you actually slip your foot and use your full strength and end up throwing it. And you throw it over the wall, and it lands on the ground where the zombies were originally coming from, and a loud bing, ding,
Oh no.
God damn it. Maddie just bursts into tears. Maddie just starts crying.
Maddie, you got it. It's a bad time for that. We gotta be quiet.
Run.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go down the fire escape as fast as I can.
Cool.
All right, I'm going to follow.
Okay,
And
cool.
I will follow behind you.
All right. You have rested, and enough adrenaline has gone through your body that you're not going to need to roll any sort of difficulty dice.
with my
Oh, yeah.
with my ankle. Okay.
Level
You
up.
guys make it. All 3 of you.
Yeah, I leveled
Okay.
up. I don't have an injury.
The 3 of you run to the bottom, and you definitely start to see a few of them kind of.
Can I run to that pipe?
Yeah.
I want to run and grab it.
Okay. You run around the corner, and you turn around, and there is a zombie about 3 feet past the pole.
Oh no!
So it's basically.
It's between me and the pole. Or,
No.
it's like 2
The
minutes
pole
away?
is between you. You are the
me
pole
and
is
the- oh, okay.
between you and the zombie.
But you'll get within 3 feet of a zombie.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back around. I'm just gonna run away.
Where would you guys like to start running to?
Away
Okay.
from the zombies?
Can I do some kind of? Is there navigation or something?
Yes, there's a navigation.
I want to try to figure out what direction we had seen Zachery's footprints going the other time.
Okay, so you won't need to roll a navigation. I'll give you the information that you had, which is when you had originally gotten into that fight, you had been following his footprints, and then you ran off like basically, if he was walking north, you basically went east. And so you would have to go back towards where the gunshots were, which happens to be right where the zombies are. I will allow you to roll, and by you, I mean Mads. I will allow you to roll. What do you feel is best to kind of remember where you think Zachery used to hang out at? Or maybe like a place that Zachery would feel safe at?
I feel like would determined motives make sense? Like determining general motives?
Sure.
Yeah.
That sounds almost perfect to me.
Yeah, I don't.
Can we roll sense motive?
Cool. That is a 45 for a 40. So
It's
just
a wash.
over. Yeah.
He used to hang out a lot in the city.
Well, I can tell you we're in a good starting place, but I got no direction from here.
Oh man, I was a teen once.
Yeah. Where do teens hang out?
Where did teens hang?
Wait,
Maddie, you're super famous, popular, and did cool things. Where do teens hang out?
On Fortnite.
Oh,
all right. I do happen to know.
And Aldi spikes the camera.
Brandy Melville. It's a clothing store.
Okay, I have no idea.
Yeah, I think best guess we're gonna head towards the mall. There's zombies. Mall's bad idea.
Yeah.
I've seen a movie.
Also, I don't think that teenagers have gone to the mall since like the 90s.
I'm sure that's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, can we be like having this discussion while we're like kind of running a little bit? Like,
but what direction?
I think
can we like do kind of a wide circle to get back to heading north?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That's
yes,
what I
and
wanted.
yes, you can have that conversation.
Cool.
Just
because I just ran away from it. I just ran away from a Zamboni, and I don't want to.
Yep.
Did you just say Zamboni?
Zamboni. That's cute. That's a cute Zamboni.
It's a Zed.
Zombo doesn't work. I don't think Zamboni. Well, Zamboni might work.
We don't say the Zed word.
Zubaloo.
Zaboomafoo.
Ooh, gotta run from these Zaboomafoos.
All right, so I will allow both of you to make a determined motivation. You did spend about 6 months with him.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I was like, and
Am I included in this? Does Zach like me at all? Okay.
Yes.
And I was trying to be cool with Zachery.
Everyone.
With everyone.
Except for your dad's friends.
Oh, hell yeah. 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got, William?
What am I doing? Sense motive?
Yes. Determined motive.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
right there.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I rolled a 40 for a 31, so nothing.
Okay.
All right.
You know that the only thing that Zachery had in the shelter that was a comic book.
Okay. Okay, so like I know he's kind of like a nerd. And he like
all right.
He likes like like Marvel and stuff.
Movie theater.
You can go to the movie theater, yeah.
No, like the books.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait, they made
Maddie makes that noise.
books out of those movies?
Yeah.
No, I think the books came first.
Oh no. I'll show you when we get there. They're very old. Are you joking?
No.
Yeah. No,
No.
they were. You know, they're comic.
Is there a comic book shop in
You'll
town?
see what. Is there? Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Is there more than one?
Would Mads know where it is?
Is there more than one?
You know what comic book shop that you had picked him up from multiple times.
For sure. Cool. Do you have a name for it, or am I about to drop one?
Atomic Comics.
Perfect. Cool. Oh, isn't that nice?
It's funny because it's a real place, and
it's like a bomb. Yeah.
Double entendre.
Well, we're heading to.
Yeah, I wasn't as happy about that as you were. I just want you to know
reminiscent
that.
of Meltdown comics.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rip.
Pour one out.
Pour one out. If you pour one out right now.
Ow.
Yeah, y'all follow me.
Your horse.
We're heading to his old favorite comic shop.
All right.
I'll take it to the comic shop.
It's
So
the bomb.
I'm gonna need you to make
gonna kill
this
us
is when I'm gonna need you to make a navigation roll to determine where you are to it.
Cool.
I do have a question. This is a general question, probably for the people who have seen We Are Alive. Is that this goofy? Are we?
No.
That's like very like dramatic and serious and straight laced and stuff, right? Okay.
We have our
They do. But
I'm just curious because like
I don't think they're taking. I don't think they're taking a post-apocalyptic selfies. So
that's true. Yeah, that's so on brand for us, though.
Well, and
here at QueueTimes,
you also have to think about is that their goal is to not get taken off of the show.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So
we don't have that fear.
They tried to, and I can only imagine. And Al can confirm this now. They made characters that were like, "I'm good at a thing, and I'm gonna do that thing a lot."
It's true. You
And
try to work as a group, cover each other's weaknesses, but where the characters were not necessarily made like as much as like, hi, this is a realistic person. And this is what it would be like for a normal person to be in the apocalypse, you know? Because like when being on the show or not is on the line, you got to specialize.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's an interesting way to feel while playing a tabletop role-playing game.
What was your...
I rolled a 40 for 43. That is 1 degree of success, right?
Yes.
Cool. So 1 degree of success.
You think you can navigate there, but you're not sure if you could do it safely with the shambling horde within the city.
Do it like if I went around the city? Is that kind of
what you're just the problem is that you probably only know your navigations by
road
visual representations of everything versus like at street names, and that stuff's gone.
Hey,
Is my phone still on, and do I have a compass?
You have your phone is still on, as far as I'm aware. You did not say you shut it off.
I just want to say that Google Maps has an offline function.
Oh yeah,
where you don't need data or internet or anything. You can just like open up like a standard map.
You just need to find yourself.
Phone?
No, you need to find yourself on
self-own. That's true.
But like I could pull.
If you
the
knew
map
the
up.
local geography, you could know that like I'm on the corner of this street and this street.
So that's probably worth doing, right? Cause, okay. Because you're saying that like I wouldn't be able to find it without possibly wandering enough to run into zombies. If we were able to find a map and figure out where we are, we could probably navigate safely there. Cool.
You do also feel that you would probably... They're probably close to each other. Both, like, if Zachery is at the comic book shop, Zachary's probably in danger.
Gotcha. So quick is important. But let's try the GPS thing, or the map thing.
Okay. So you pull the phone up, you bring up Google Maps, and it's a geographic map of the location in which you are. Roll a navigation, whoever would like to try to determine.
I feel like this is Mads. Oh, Mads.
Where you guys are.
Show Mads the phone.
Cool.
Lives everywhere.
Don't forget to add your training value from your recon gear.
Oh, cool. Wait, do I add or do I add it to the the DC basically, or to my roll?
I don't know if you have a card for the phone.
On their sheets, it's already added into their percentage.
Oh, word.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool. Either way, I rolled a 91. This was for navigate, right?
Oh.
So that is 4. It's only 4. It's for
Would
93.
you?
Oh wait, yeah.
Okay, so you have a couple
43.
options. You can describe how badly 4 is. You can use some of your competency points to make that less, or you can allow me to take that and use that as risk for later.
Remind me how many competence points we
2.
start with? 2. Cool. So 4 degrees of failure.
That's okay. I only.
You know what?
Anyway.
Let's get dicey.
Okay.
Tell me what happens with 4 degrees of failure.
Okay.
Not my baby.
Goodbye, phone.
I'm sorry this is one of the concerns of your tool.
So you take the phone, and you definitely know where you are.
Okay.
No, not this GM move.
All right.
Alright.
That's actually very helpful. If you all follow me, we got to go this way about 12 blocks. We want to take a right for 7 blocks, so that's 19, and then it's 4 more blocks north. So,
All right.
it ends up being 22 blocks total. We got to run it then, run quietly.
Mads, we're so lucky to have you.
Thank you. Look, I would worry I wasn't going to be much help out here, but I'm glad I could actually do something right.
Hey, I mean, like, you've lived here like the longest, right?
Exactly.
'Cause
Yeah, I
you're
know these
old.
streets like the back of my hand.
That's not very nice to say.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
What did you say?
No, yeah, you're right.
Nothing.
Actually, I probably don't want to hear it if it was accidentally mean. It's best I don't process that.
We're going to do something. You guys are going to start traveling in that direction.
We are.
Zachery, on the other hand, you're sitting in a comic book shop. You have
Finally, some peace.
You are sitting in there. You broke into it. The windows were broken already, so it wasn't like the hardest thing for you to do. You get in there, and there's comic books just all over the place. Some are eviscerated. Yes. Some of them are in full contact. And what are you doing?
I'm reading every comic book I could never afford or any of that stuff. I'm loving
that's really sweet. But also, I'm horrified.
So you're sitting there.
Now, I'd be really, really careful about there being any zombos around me.
Yeah, you have definitely experienced.
Have I seen any?
You have experienced both zombies and other people walking about.
Okay.
You have managed to escape the other people because you probably didn't want to be in contact with anyone else because you're probably still fuming from the argument in which you had, and you're just like,
no, I didn't give a shit about that.
Okay,
about that argument.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm just happy to be out here. This is awesome.
So you've definitely seen a zombie or two. I would even say that you've probably even killed one.
A zombie?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
In fact,
best day ever.
In fact, when you got into the comic book shop, the former owner in which you knew was dead behind the counter.
Fuck that guy!
and that's the zombie you killed.
God.
So you're sitting there.
This is my house now.
You're reading the comic books, and about an hour or so into just like stacking up like the books that you want to read, you roll a spot listen.
Indigo, it's called a pull. He's doing a pull?
Okay, that's 1 degree of failure.
1 degree of failure. You're so enthralled in the book that you're just reading. Like if the building still had power, you'd be listening to music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is pretty loud. But you turn. And you look, and out the front broken window, you start to notice there's a congregation of zombies starting to appear.
To mass towards this building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the general street layout? Like, what are the exits from this building?
So you know that there's a main front door into this. The buildings itself is kind of like attached to a couple of other smaller stores to the left and right of it.
Okay, it's part of a strip.
Yeah, exactly. In the front, there's a main street, which is where they're kind of congregating. But you know that there's a back door into the alley that's in between the buildings. And you've gone out there a couple of times because that's where like a lot of the parking. That's where the parking is.
Okay.
And then trash and stuff like that's back there as well.
Can I sneak to that back alley quietly and then look and try to see if there are any any shamblers out
there? Absolutely. Roll me your stealth and then your spot listen.
That's bad. It's 75. That is 3 degrees. Yeah, 3 degrees of failure.
Okay.
On my stealth.
How would you like to describe that?
I knock over some of my stacks of comic books, which I'm super irritated because I've spent it was fun to do it, but I've probably spent the last hour and a half or whatever, really getting everything ready,
Finding the right issues in the right order.
In the right order, yeah. I'm really methodical about that, and I've totally fucked that up. And probably made some noise in the process.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
you knock the couple over, and it makes a little bit of noise. It's not like you knock down like a bookshelf loud,
Yeah.
And you quickly look, and you notice that some of them are now starting to onto the door, just trying to.
Oh, I'm hearing thumps.
You're hearing them starting to hit the front door, like trying to in they heard you, and they're now paying attention to you.
All right, I'm listening at the back door then.
Okay, roll your spot listen for that one.
to this alleyway.
Man, I'm not doing well here today. That is 3 degrees of failure.
Okay.
Again.
So, you rush to the back and you try to look up, but it's kind of like a higher window, so you're not really able to like see through the window, and so you try to put your ear up to the door to try and hear anything, and you just hear like the sound of like just open air, so you have no idea what's on the other side. You assume that it's clear though.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
Poke my head out.
You open the door, and it's empty.
Okay, this alleyway.
There's a parked car there, which you know it to be the owner of the shop's car.
Oh shit, do I have his keys?
You can search for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll it.
Oh my god.
Did I have his keys? No, I did not have his keys. Yeah, I might have to go to jail pretty soon. A lot of 80s. I'm trying to see how many G's that is. Yeah, I got 3 degrees of failure again.
Oh my god.
3 degrees of failure.
So I don't have his keys.
No. In fact, you do find his keys.
Oh, okay.
But in the process of finding his keys, you accidentally hit the alarm button.
Oh.
So now you hear the car in the back going, meh, meh, meh.
Shit.
Do we hear that?
Do you know how to drive?
I will allow you to...
Yeah, spot listen. I
will allow the three of you to roll spot listen for...
Oh, baby! I heard that. 3 degrees of success, baby.
Oh yeah, I got really good too.
4 degrees of failure. 4 degrees of failure.
Aldi back at it with those spot checks. Oh, dab.
Okay,
dab.
you got 2 degrees. And how many do you have?
3 degrees of success.
So 5 degrees total of success.
That's what's up.
You guys definitely hear
Friendship
it.
is magic.
Jonas, and by Jonas I mean Mads, you hear it, but it's echoing off of the walls, and you think it's the opposite direction that they think it's from.
Oh yeah, we gotta go back. Hold on. Actually, I don't know that it's. I have no idea.
You have no idea what it is.
So yeah, I would not say we gotta go back.
Okay.
It's that way.
Oh, okay, but it's a car.
Then we would probably want to
or something. It's some sort of alarm. Should we go towards it?
Well, what if it's Zach asking for help?
What if it's the gunman asking for kill?
Well, do you think that they would do that if they knew that the zombies were going to come to it?
Maybe they're setting a trap for us because we're gonna go there. What if they have Zach? What if they have Zachery and
then we have to get him.
They're setting a trap for us so that we go there and all the zombies are there and they're gonna get. Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't think it is. I think it's real bad.
Okay. We have to be okay. We have to be okay.
Okay, wait. Rock, paper, scissors. If I win, we don't go to it. If you win, we do.
I'm not saying we go to it. I'm just saying that you can't panic about it. What if we just very quietly went that way and then just looked?
Okay.
I will say, if someone's breaking into a car, they might be the same kind of person who would take our backpacks and shoot a person in the street.
But it's coming from the direction that we were already going.
Right.
So if you think Zach is there, then we should
right. Then we should go. We should be prepared for trouble. All right.
And make it double.
No, come on.
Zachary, what are you doing now?
Aldi, that's right.
I mean, I know they're coming for the car, but I feel like once I'm in that car, I'm going to be a zombie killing machine. So I'm going to put my ass over there.
I've seen the opening of Borderlands. I know how this goes.
I'm going to get in that car. Yeah.
All right, so
it's time for some demo derby.
You get to the car. You hit the button and unlock it, which causes the alarm to stop. You get into the car, and
I've driven maybe once before.
You immediately reach down and pull the seat all the way forward so your feet touch the pedals.
I'm not that small. Well, I'm smaller, but I'm not.
No, I mean you're not 4 foot.
Yeah, but this comic book shop owner, you have no so tall.
It's a long one.
Like it's a long Dave height comic book owner.
I was kind of imagining him as comic book guy from The Simpsons.
That's
that's
stereotype.
a stereotype about comic
Worst
book
stereotype ever.
I mean,
ever.
It's definitely a Geo Metro that you're driving though. So
Great.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get it started.
Okay.
Let's get it started.
In hot.
The car starts up.
Okay. Am I seeing any? And have I
Has the sound attracted?
You do not see anything as of yet because you know that unless they're going through the building, it's kind of a long walk around to get to the comic book shop in the back.
Okay.
So
I'm going to idle for now.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Is there a radio or anything in the
Yeah, of course there is.
And I haven't heard music for a while. Let's see what they got.
All right, so you're going through it and you're hearing periodic static. Just
Man. No Spotify, no Sirius.
It's a Geo Metro, man. Roll me a spot and then remember your roll because we're gonna come back to that.
See, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, what are you guys doing?
It stopped. It stopped. I don't know what that means, but it stopped.
That means that there's someone who didn't want it happening.
I think in the interim though we have started moving towards it.
Yes,
because
of course.
like
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it stopped, and I'm still walking.
Well,
Am I allowed to panic about it now?
A human did it. That means a human did it.
Right.
As you guys round a corner, you hit a main street and you see the shambling hordes of zombie in the street. And then I imagine all of you stop.
Yes.
And just do a backup.
Yep. Were they heading, did it seem, towards the sound?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's the gun people. So if they're getting,
Know that.
I know. I don't know.
Because they were way back there. Why would they be where we're going to?
Can I indigo? I don't know if we carried on the course that I was planning on taking or not.
No.
Different sound. Okay, cool. Now
So
that-
you were on you guys were on your bad track and then the car alarm went off and then you broke off of that to go towards that sound. You basically it was so funny because the way I imagined it is that you were going the right direction but you didn't know what street to turn down, so you were just going to go like 10 blocks further than you needed to. The alarm stopped it, so you're about a block up from it now.
Gotcha.
So the main strip is like basically when you turned around, you could see the front of the comic book shop.
Cool.
If it wasn't covered in zombies.
Do I know that's where we are still?
You can roll your navigation again.
Could we tell it was a comic book shop or no?
No, you guys were so focused on the zombies.
Yep.
You can roll a spot. Listen if you want.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hey.
I think given my interaction that I had on the roof, anytime I see zombies right now, I don't think I can focus on anything else.
Okay.
So
I rolled a 5, so that is 3 degrees of
I don't think it'll come up.
for now.
So you look up and you go, oh, I know exactly where you are. You know what I mean?
I know Zachery where we are.
What was your search for?
I had 3 successes.
So you find a radio station that has intermittent beeping, and then it stops, and then you hear a woman speak that is looking for survivors.
Does she sound hot?
It sounds.
God.
You're 16.
Zach.
They all sound hot.
Oh, you're
You're
so
like
I'm not there to give you a good time too.
And the weird thing about it is it's robotic, so it's super
Oh
weird.
yeah, like Cortana.
It gives it a location and address, and it says that they're with the military.
Okay. Now I have an incredibly good memory, so I'm just going to remember that
Yeah.
perfectly.
Well, it's on repeat.
What a great character.
It's a recording.
Huh?
It's a recording.
Okay. It's
So-
just looping.
Yeah, so you know what station that is. So if you needed to, you could just go back to it.
Cool. All right.
What's
What's going on outside? Have you seen anything?
Yeah, as you're sitting there and you find that and you're listening to it, you're like, and thinking about whatever you want to think about, you start to see 1 or 2 zombies starting to walk down the alleyway
Okay.
towards the where the car is.
All right. So I think I'm going to. How many feet away are these creatures from me?
Probably about like 200 feet away.
Okay.
They're just starting to wrap around on both sides.
All right. I think I'm gonna put the car into gear. Is what you're supposed to do. Not totally sure here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just try to do a little bit of tunnel sweeper here. And
Just really quick, is this an automatic or a manual?
It's a Metro.
Geo, right?
It's a Geo Metro,
Metro.
so it's a manual.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry, it's an automatic. Sorry.
It's automatic. Okay.
I don't. Is there a drive skill? I don't.
There's ride. Otherwise, maybe it would be navigate. But
No.
No. Okay, then I don't know.
It probably use the same things as navigation, which is perception and willpower.
What is ride?
It's under expert.
Horses?
Yeah.
It's an expert skill.
I know what it's for. I meant what
pilot. Pilot is an expert thing. I think, and their pilot. It's for different vehicles, like pilot.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Shadowrun.
You can use pilot. You can use pilot if you've got one.
How gracious!
If you don't, well, okay.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I will also accept ride.
Ready to ride.
Okay.
You choose.
I mean, they're both like
7.
Yeah. So
they're both
in this game system, how does an ordinary person? What sort of percentage? How do normal people drive cars in this universe without crashing into each other?
Well, so here's the thing: is
This
that
percentage
If it's an expert thing to do, yeah.
the thing is that I think it's a little bit more difficult for you because one, you're 16, which means you would have just gotten your provisional license.
Yeah, and it's under duress.
You're under duress.
Well.
You're 16, and the
you're trying
thing
to drive
is,
Oh
through people.
Okay, that is amazing.
Oh my god!
I succeeded. I got a 3.
What?
What? My pilot.
That's my nephew.
My pilot
yeah,
is
I love
8.
you, nephew.
So I mean,
Jesus.
it's one success automatically.
it's one success, and because it's a expert skill, expert skills do work differently.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pop
What a cool
it.
game.
You pop it in reverse. You reverse out, and you make it into the alleyway, and you pop it into drive.
I'm like my hero, Paul Walker.
What would you like to do now that you have full control over the vehicle?
Shit, I'm gonna start I want to start seeing how many zombies I can take out.
Okay.
High score.
So you're gonna drive.
I think I'm gonna get kind of cocky.
Yeah, you're gonna drive
Don't get
straight.
cocky, kid.
You're gonna turn left, and then you're gonna go down the main street, which is where the front end of the comic book shop is, which is where most of the zombies are.
Yeah.
If that's
Where we are.
if that's your goal, that's what you would be doing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming we can hear a car
Not yet. Not yet.
driving. Like,
Not yet. You
do this.
you all of a sudden hear crack, 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 and you see a car barrel out of the alleyway, and it is a bright green Geo Metro. And it has got like a body or two just laying on top of it. The wheels are literally dragging. There's one zombie that its insides have been completely ripped open, and just the wheel is going through, and its body is still onto it.
Cool. Is it having fun? Is it having fun? That's all I want to know.
It's going, whoa!
Time of my life. Best day ever.
The three of you, I would like,
Zombie riding the whip.
Mads, Madeline, and Alden, I want you three to roll a spot listen to try and
Cool.
see between the dead bodies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
do we all
I rolled an
succeed?
18.
3 degrees of success.
I got 2.
Okay,
degrees of
wait.
success.
3, 2.
Spot listen. I got 5 degrees of success.
Oh my god. Good us.
You all immediately go, Zachery.
All right.
You notice the jacket or whatever you want to notice from Zachery, and you can see clear as day who's driving that car.
Really?
Okay.
I'm pretty heavily obscured.
Well, you see a 16-year-old shaped person behind a wheel. 5 degrees of success is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy that you know it's me. I can't guarantee.
Well, what are they
I'm gonna
going to
know
do?
it's
Take
you,
a machete to you? Like,
It's possible I know like your posture well enough too to be like, oh no, he's driving. That's not a good thing. But to know it's him.
so as you guys notice that, you fishtail out.
Yeah.
And you manage to like hit one.
Tokyo Drift, baby.
You are lined up at the end of the main street, and the zombies are starting to turn away from the comic book shop and towards you to start walking. You are in perfect position to try to ram as many of them. You can't, there's such a horde though, you can't see through. You don't know where the end of them are.
Oh yeah, that's Yeah. That's a little too risky for me. I mean, how many have I run over so far?
Oh, at least 15.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
Dude, you rolled below an 8 on your drive.
Yeah.
Like, that deserves it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna idle a bit here a little longer.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not surrounded or anything.
No. The only thing is that there is one or two that are on your hood that are still alive. So,
alive.
Well, yeah. They're but like they're missing parts and they're like kind of like, if you stay there too long, they're gonna try to get in. But all the windows are rolled up, so it's gonna take them a little bit.
Yeah.
They have soft hands right now.
Is there any way I can kind of like, I don't really know how to do this in a car, but you kind of like just accelerate and brake to like just shake them off of my hood?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, accelerating and braking, yeah.
So you go forward and you slam on your brake really hard.
I'm laughing maniacally in the car while I'm doing
Zach. They're just gonna give yourself whiplash now.
Do me a favor, because it's kind of a stunt. Roll that ability again. Roll pilot. Again.
Here we go. All
right, come on.
Oh, okay, that's a 60. That's 5 degrees of failure.
Oh no!
So it's different for expertise.
It
right?
is.
Yeah, expert skills.
So you hit the gas and then you hit the brake and you hit the brake so hard that you kind of stall out the car. But the zombies slide further down so they're further on the hood and less like on the glass. Roll a spot for that.
Okay, that's good. That is 2 degrees of success.
You see 3 people standing in an alleyway going...
I would say pretty quickly,
waving arms.
Waving arms.
Do I recognize any of them?
Yeah.
I would be wearing some of my own clothes.
You see one of them wearing very fancy clothing that looks to be female. You see... What was the term that you decided to use?
What was the word that you...
Muddy.
Oh, muddy.
Muddy.
Yeah. Muddy.
You see someone that is muddy shaped.
Yeah.
You probably, they're not being aggressive at all. You probably recognize that.
Muddy's cool.
And I'm wearing a sweet
Maddie and Muddy.
oversized duster.
Yeah.
Which you've never seen before, so that's not helpful at all.
Oh, good. So Muddy and Maddie made a new friend.
Let's, I want to roll down the window, one of the windows.
Jeepers.
No. So Zachery leans across the passenger seat and starts rolling it up. Hey!
I blow some vape smoke out
dabbing the whole way.
Buddy!
Hey,
what the fuck are you doing out here?
Come, drive to us.
There's a clear path between you.
Okay.
I'm gonna run and get in the car.
I don't have that unlocked.
No, I'm not saying you do.
We don't know that.
But I'm gonna run towards it, and I'm gonna be like, unlock the car.
We're running.
Who the fuck are you? Oh, Aldi.
Alden. Who the fuck are you?
Zach, come on, let us in.
I don't know if you're gonna be on Team Zach, you might have to be able to trade up. You can get in, Muddy.
All right, cool. I will hop in passenger.
What about me? I've always been really nice.
Do I have to roll to get in this car or no?
Please let him in.
All right, you can come in.
Yay! But I'm not getting in without Aldi.
Ooh, that's tough. Aldi, what do you bring to this whole
Zach,
thing?
come on.
I'll give you this duster.
I don't want that whack ass duster.
God, it looks so good. It looks sick.
If you don't let them in, they're gonna die.
I'm pulling on the handle. I'm like,
all right, your buddy's friend, so get in.
Yay!
So you all get in.
When we get out of this, I'll post you on my Instagram.
Cool.
All right.
You'll get at least 5,000 followers.
Okay.
Excuse me, I have 1.1 million followers.
Yeah, but they're all bots.
Sorry, hold on. Wait, I'll defend you in a moment. Hold on,
Well, William's laughing, not Alden.
Aldi is furious.
Aldi is so offended. Hold on.
As I do with many of my characters, I'd like to apologize to everybody beforehand for the dickishness you were about to.
Wowee!
Are you going to talk to me that way?
Excuse me, at least one of the... Sorry.
If I could,
at least one of those is me, and I'm not a bot.
Listen, we gotta get somewhere that's not here.
As you're saying that, you're starting to notice that the zombies are, in fact, getting closer.
All right. Where do we go?
Scooch over. Can we switch? Actually, I don't really trust you behind the wheel.
There's no time. Just go.
Just go. Drive us now, or I'm throwing you out of the car. I would never do that.
Fine. Just tell me where we're going.
Well, the car stalled, so you have to start it again.
Okay, I do that. Which
I
I've
lock
done
the doors.
tons of times before.
I'm reaching over everyone and locking the doors.
Okay.
Cool. Good.
So you're able to start it up again.
Well, I'll roll the window up, by the way, if it wasn't.
Yeah, y'all two are in the front and we're in the back, right?
Yeah, good, because I forgot to.
Well, the best thing about a Geo Metro is you have to lean the front seat down to get.
That's right. So I go in the passenger seat first. And sorry. Let's go over me.
That was awkward. I knew he was going to let you all in.
Yeah, so the two of you are in the back.
I have a question.
Yes.
On Geo Metros, can you pull down the back seat to see what's in the trunk, or do you have to get out and look in the trunk?
I believe there is a
middle.
You're being charitable calling it a trunk, too.
All right, well, Maddie would like to pull that out.
Yeah,
How old is this fucking car? This car's older than I am.
This car I don't know if it's not older than
somebody check the glove box for, like, if there's
a gun in there, it's mine.
Well, if there's a gun in there, can we throw it out of the vehicle?
First, let's deal with Madeline. Madeline, you reach over and you pull back and you pull it in and roll me a search with one difficulty dice. So you're going to add a d6 to it.
What is that? Like,
it just
tell you what it.
Yeah, you're just going to add that number unless that number's a 6.
Okay, so I have 37 to 43. Is that a success, or is that just like
37 to 43? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 1 degree of success, and then I rolled a 1 difficulty.
Okay, so you just would add that.
Add it.
Yeah,
okay, it's 38 to 43.
You reach back there and you manage to find a spare tire that's still inflated, and a tire iron.
Ooh. Okay, well, I grab the tire iron and hand it to Alden.
Okay, all right. I feel a little bit better.
And I'm going to pop open the glove.
Yeah, you can use my tire iron.
Now, I happen to know this is not your car, because I don't think you can legally own a car at your age.
These are all my cars now. You find it, it's your car.
You're right, Zach. You own the world.
I killed the guy whose car it was. He took it.
You killed a guy?
Zach.
Yeah.
What?
Or like a zombie
You kill like a person? Yeah, or like a...
Oh, no, he was totally a zombie.
Oh, my God.
Okay, good.
But I
was
mean,
gonna say,
shit, if he'd been alive, I bet you I still could have taken him.
Yeah, but you shouldn't, though.
One of the zombies on the side of the car hits the door.
All right, we're going.
Okay,
I do scream.
Yeah. Okay. Do I need to roll to open and look in the glove compartment?
It takes the key to open it.
The same key for the ignition, or just
it's the ignition key.
Gotcha. All right. We'll hold on to that.
I'm driving here.
So you're. I imagine you reversed it and you are driving the opposite direction,
away from
the horde.
Yeah, the horde.
So after like about 30 seconds of driving, you kind of like take a bump and you look in the rearview mirror and you see the last zombie body that was attached to your car, like roll underneath your car. And you hear,
and it's just a smooth ride now.
Well, as far as you can tell, yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's a geometric, so it's not amazing.
Zachary, what's the fuel gauge at? What's the fuel gauge at?
Zach, I'm about to hug you. Don't let that distract you from your driving.
Yeah.
Why I lean over and hug Zach.
All right. I get kind of squipped
about it. It's a quick one. It's a quick one. You know, I'm not into big hugs. But.
Matt,
okay, cool. Whatever, cool.
Yeah,
Matt,
for sure.
check the fuel gauge.
I look at
quarter.
Quarter. We got a little bit. I think we should probably get out of this city. Mad.
Where can we get more?
Zach, more
I mean,
fuel?
I've got a car now. I might as well get all the gas I can carry.
I guess it's probably worth driving by the gas station on the way out of here. But I think we should get back to shelter, right? Or do we want to try to still track some stuff down? Technically, we're on a mission, but I don't really feel like fulfilling that.
You didn't answer why the fuck you're out here.
Oh, we're looking for you first and foremost, little kid. But second, we got to find some food and some shelter and civilization if it still exists, which it seems like it does not.
Okay.
When you were without us, did you hear or see anything?
Oh yeah, I mean it's awesome. There are like gangs of like biker dudes.
That's not awesome.
That's terrible.
That's
they
really
took all of our
scary.
shit.
I mean,
I had a gun for you when they took it.
What?
It was like I had a gift for you. It was a gun, and they took it, and now I have no gift for you.
Why didn't you shoot them?
Cause I never shot a gun before. I wasn't playing on you. Then it was your gun.
I didn't do it today, but you fucking learned.
They had guns
They
too.
have big guns, real big guns, and there was more of them, and they clearly have been doing this a lot longer than we have. So I don't think
like automatic guns.
You're idiots. You're all idiots.
Wow, Zach, manners. Come on, it's the apocalypse. You don't have to be an asshole about it.
So the direction in which you were driving to get away from the horde is actually further into the city.
Okay.
So as you're driving into the city, you're starting to notice that you're kind of going through more and more smoke, and you're seeing that a lot of the buildings are just basically rubble left. A lot of the major like towers and stuff like that are gone. Like it is rough. Like what you're driving through, and the driving, you're having to actually slow down a little bit to kind of avoid other vehicles that are stopped.
Stopped in the road.
So it's very smoky. It's very quiet. You're going very slowly through the streets to kind of navigate yourself through, but you're kind of going further into the city.
Cool.
How familiar are any of us with the city? Like, do we know
You
if there's
all
anything
live there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The problem is that a lot of it doesn't look the same.
Okay.
Right, we can't recognize the landmarks necessarily.
Yeah,
anymore.
so you'll have to, like, unless you like have a specific location that you want to go to, because my opinion as a GM is that this world is being built by you guys as well as me. Okay. So if there's a specific place that you want to exist, we can make that happen. It will just be whether you're able to find it or not, you know?
I think it would be great to go to the gas station.
Okay.
Whatever the closest one to the comic book shop would have been.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, because it probably has like food and stuff.
A
too.
gas station makes sense to me.
Okay. You guys, who wants to roll navigation? If not
Vance is
everyone.
in the front seat, so.
Yeah, and I'm not terrible at it. I have a 43. Are you any better at navigating?
49.
49? I might as well just co-pilot this one. Well, that is a 73. 3 degrees. That is 3 even degrees of failure.
You also need new dice.
I'm gonna go ahead and dump those. Every time I fail, I get rid of the set. So eventually, I won't fail.
So you're just using all of your failures. Huh?
Yeah.
So, how would you like to describe your 2 failures?
I definitely.
It was 3 degrees of failure.
Oh, it was 3 degrees of failure. Yeah.
That's how you fucked up.
Right.
Why did you say anything?
I'm sorry.
I just want it to be fair.
I definitely. So, I think that I'm looking and I can't like really quite see through the fogs. That's a big part of it. Probably I roll down the window so I can stick my head out and look better. And can you use that to make something bad happen to me?
Absolutely.
Okay, that feels right because I couldn't see without the window down, so I had
Y'all
to
are
do that.
masochists.
Why are you doing this?
Well, because I
there's a
couldn't
lot
think
of
of
smoke.
anything
There's a
direct
lot of
that
smoke.
like could search.
You
and be
roll
bad.
down the window and you let in a good amount of smoke to actually come in the vehicle. In the
Sorry.
process,
Vape only, bro, in this box. Vape only.
as you
Keep it cloudy, but not like that though.
as you lean out of the window,
Cartridges, buddy.
Huh? I found like a box of jewels. I've got like 50 of them.
I might actually want to check when you slow down a bit.
I'll hook you up.
as you lean out the window, your scarf gets caught on the door handle.
Oh, no.
And as you lean out, your scarf drops
Oh no!
and exposes your face.
I would never have thought of that. I'm so glad I asked you to do this to me.
So you're going to take a little bit of damage.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll that.
And this is throat damage.
Well,
like face.
we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
This is like
because
face
depending
burning
on what I
damage.
roll
You
depends
may
on.
have to allocate an injury.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I rolled a 6, which
Okay.
means
It's probably over your that is over your damage threshold.
So-
5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
5. Cool.
so. I rolled a 6, and because it's a 6, that means I get to roll again.
okay.
So it's a 5 plus 3.
Okay.
So
eight.
which
8.
is 3 over my threshold.
Okay, which means that you're going to take an injury of some sort.
Cool.
Okay. As you lean out the window and your scarf becomes uncovered, you immediately just start to feel your flesh just start to burn.
Word.
And you have massive like not just like a sunburn, but almost like boils start to appear across your face. Your lips become extremely dry and chapped, and it's like you immediately pull back and cover your face, knowing
roll the window back
and knowing exactly what the problem is. But it's excruciating pain.
Oh my god,
what the fuck did you do?
I got my scarf caught.
Maddie
Don't
is
put your hand out there.
Maddie is offering them Carmex. Do you want this?
What is this?
It's chapstick.
No, anything's just gonna hurt more. I feel like I'm down to the skin.
In fact, every single time you open your mouth, it hurts even more. And your scarf covering your raw flesh is also hurting. Even
I want to experiment with, now that I have the window back up, just pulling the scarf away from my skin.
So you grab it and you pull it away from your face, and you can feel it sticking to your wet.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Can I pull just enough to get it away from the skin? Mm-hmm. Okay, so
it hurts.
It hurts, but I get it removed, and it doesn't burn more, right? It being in the car, I'm okay? Cool. I'm just going to hold it like that so that it's not hurting.
Maddie's crying again.
Do any of you want to attempt to try and treat this in any
I think I actually have good first aid. Yeah.
We do.
I have really good first aid. So I went on a mission trip overseas. It wasn't a mission because she's not really religious, because she doesn't believe in organized religion.
It's more of a quest.
She went on like a Habitat for Humanity thing, so she's actually really,
just for the pictures.
Yeah, mostly for the photo ops, but yeah.
You thought Bono might be there.
Yeah. White tourism.
Yep.
So she's actually really good at first aid. So I would like to just like attempt.
Yep.
But I don't have tools though, right?
No, this would just be basically to kind of understand what is happening and what the best treatment going forward would be. Yeah. Because you don't have bandages.
Yeah. There might be a first aid kit in the glove box.
It's possible, but right now you don't know.
Yeah, so I could like ask Mads to kick it. Okay.
Can I kick it?
Okay, so that's 4 degrees of success.
Okay.
Nice.
No, is that 4? Is that 45 under 81?
That's 3 degrees.
3 degrees of success, yes.
Yep. Because it'd be 41.
Yeah.
So you know that this is a burn, and the best way to go about it would be to get some sort of gauze or something to lay over it that's clean, and press it up against that and just allow it, and then eventually just keep swapping those bandages out.
Okay.
You don't have bandages, but you do have your clothing.
Yeah.
So
is it clean enough to put on there?
It's better than leaving it raw.
Okay. So first
debatable.
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna ask Mads if Mads can actually, can we stop and open the glove box really fast? Like, there's no zombies around, right?
We don't. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And
can I do a spot listen to look for
all of you can
for zombonis?
Probably not Mads at the moment.
Yeah. How many difficulty dice would justify that?
Oh fuck.
Okay.
All right, that's not so great.
Oh no, your eyes burn out of your skull.
No, I have goggles on, bro.
Problem.
Oh no, did you all roll? Is it the lighter green dice, William?
Yeah, I think I have 4 degrees of failure.
Oh wait.
Oh no, it's the darker one.
Oh, darker one? Okay, so you... Oh my god,
it's
you all...
much worse
All
than
right,
you
let's
thought.
start with William.
What?
Okay.
Well, how many degrees of success and or failure?
Well...
This is amazing.
Only 3 degrees of failure.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 90.
I rolled a 96.
So how many degrees of failure is that for you?
5, I think.
5? Okay.
What is a location hazard in this game? Like, is this fog a location hazard?
Yeah.
Okay, because then I get an extra
That's fine,
confidence
right?
point I can spend.
Yeah, I would say the smoke that's in the air would definitely be a locational hazard.
So I'm going to use that extra confidence point to buy off one of my failures, bring me down to 3.
Okay.
Then I'm going to say with another one of my failures, I just don't see anything. Can't see if there are any zombies.
Okay.
And then the remaining 2, I'm going to give you as risk.
Okay. What would you like to do with your 5 and your 3?
3, 5.
3 and 5.
3 and 5.
Three and
Yeah,
five.
I got 5.
I would... let's see. I think... I was just trying to see if there were any...
You can always give them to me as risk.
Stick your head out the window.
I'll give you 3 failures for risk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my thingy to get rid of 1.
Okay. Your competency point.
The thingy.
The thingy.
The thing. I'm sorry. That's the official terminology we picked last week.
And you can also have 1 as a risk.
Okay.
So now I have 3. And I guess I'm just really focused on the boils on Matt's face and don't look out the window.
I will say that the smoke is really getting to you. And the smoke in the car is really getting to you, and it's probably burning a little bit. And so,
Oh, my beautiful face.
like it's causing you to tear up.
Throat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you're so focused on that. I'm gonna take 1 more away and use it as risk as well.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So none of you are able to see anything. You
Okay.
guys think that you're pretty safe as far as you can tell.
Okay.
So it is possible.
All right, so I pull out the key and I hurry.
Cool, and I'm going to unlock the glove compartment
Okay,
and open it.
Roll a search.
How well? Oh man.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, I did okay. That
You solved the
is
glove compartment.
1 degree of success.
You find a small first aid kit.
Cool.
Like just like a roadside first aid kit. There's a couple
Give me that.
bandages.
Give me that.
Not a single green herb.
No, worst it's a red. And you got no green.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh man, the worst.
Yeah.
I would
what am I
like
gonna do? Make
to-
antidotes? Oh, fuck that.
Okay, so I open the first aid kit. Do I need to roll for that?
So you basically we're going to use your first aid roll to determine how it was,
Okay.
and the assistance of the first aid kit that you have, and you're going to basically supply some basic first aid to Mad's face.
Okay, so very
It's going to
Nicely
take some
done.
time, but Mads, it's really hard for you to talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mads is like not talking unless there's gonna be a reason that they have to.
Yeah, there's just some real basic like.
I'm focusing fully on composure. Just like
Okay.
try not to move, try to breathe lightly.
okay.
And as you finish, you hear.
Oh no.
Cool. Great.
Give me the key back. Give me the key back.
And you look up and you see that there are a handful of zombies surrounding the vehicle.
Zachery, die.
So
I'm
Die.
going.
You turn the ignition.
I'll give him the keys.
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
You turn the ignition. The car starts. There's a handful of zombies in front of you as well as behind you.
It's only one way but forward, bro.
I drive sideways.
It's every day, bro. Let's go.
You gas it and you run forward.
How many did I get? How many did I get?
As you hit through the bodies of 3 of
Do
them.
they like explode in a squishy way?
No, their kneecaps just collapse underneath the
Backwards.
front of the car, and their heads bash into the hood.
and you
of
use
car,
the windshield wipers.
leaving
Yeah.
3 separate dents in the hood of the car where their heads bashed in.
I'm gonna hide my face in Aldi's shoulder because F that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
thank
like,
you.
Did you see that? Did you see that shit?
I don't want to see that shit.
You're missing it. You're missing it.
I'm going to
I've seen
use
enough.
the remainder of the risk that you gave me.
Oh, I
What
hate
is that, like
this.
7 at this point?
And as you clear through the smoke, you slam into the back of a car.
No.
No,
no.
my GL Metro, my first car.
You get that far in your sentence, and then an airbag hits you. It's really delayed.
Get, like,
Yeah.
flash or
No, you hit it. The
Okay.
car. You guys hit forward.
That was not my fault. All right.
You guys are fine physically.
Well,
Or just in a car, and there's a handful of zombies walking towards you from
I'm gonna
behind.
try to back it up and.
You pull back, and you can see that the whole front end of the car is broken, and the front right tire is popped.
All right. So where's that shelter you were talking about?
Wait, there is a spare tire in the back though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
here,
but I'm not
here,
gonna
you know.
change it out here.
I'll go take care of it.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
no.
I'm so kidding. Oh my gosh. I'm not.
Run.
I would never hurt you, Aldi, but I almost punched you.
Oh, I would have accepted that if I was actually going to go do that.
Run.
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 No, we gotta find where the shelter is.
Okay, the shelter that we came from is
The other
very
way?
far away.
No, the shelter where you guys are going. You said you were supposed
We
to.
were
No,
looking
we were
for
looking for
shelter.
a shelter.
Fuck, you are useless, all of you.
What do you know? Do you know where there's a shelter? Do you know?
Do I? Do I know somewhere with my incredible acumen?
You haven't spent enough time out and about to know where like an adequate, really good space is.
Wait, I do have a question.
Yeah.
And no Yelp to check.
Wait, Mads, you were on like forums for the end of the world stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were into like all that prep and shit.
Would you perhaps be able to like access like a thing like, oh, I remember someone was talking about building
Yeah.
another Fallout shelter or something like that?
That's a good thought. Can I? Okay, now digital systems could that fall under this, or would this be another navigation? They're the same DC actually, so.
Digital systems would be more working with digital equipment versus trying to remember something you
That makes
did on them.
sense. Yeah. Then can I roll? Would navigation make sense to try to remember if or composure?
I would.
It's always going to be a base anyway.
Yeah,
so if
sure.
you
take the two that make sense.
if you
for
decide it's a perception based thing with maybe perception willpower, then you'd have
Well, first,
this full number plus
Sure.
just that bonus. So,
So-
you'd have 43 if you were attempting a task like
first, I would say a composure roll because one, you're still in a excruciating amount of
Yeah,
pain,
absolutely.
and you're in a busted car that is
Sure.
currently being like zombies are
I
starting.
feel like
to...
I need to roll for composure right now. So just personally, I'll do it for Jonas, and then depending on how that goes, I might roll for Max. So yeah, I'm going to roll for composure. 66 for 60, so that's a wash.
Okay, yeah, you're.
I can't spend a competence to make that a single success, can I? Okay.
No, it's to either go
It's
up
just
one
for-
or
okay.
to.
But I have to first succeed. Okay.
You can't think of anything.
Cool.
And you're just kind of like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just got to get the hell out of here.
Yep.
Because Maddie is like a socialite, would she know like a private club or something that
Most of the private clubs that you're aware of are the yacht clubs.
like on the water?
All right.
That seems like maybe a good idea. Maybe.
Zombies can't swim, I bet.
Like go
Yeah.
towards water.
Like on a boat or like
Yeah, yacht.
okay.
I've never been clear if yacht clubs are on a yacht or just about
Yeah, me neither.
yachts. So
No, it's like the club and they have yachts there,
Yeah.
Okay.
oh
cool.
wait.
I think.
Oh, that's actually
It's a club of yachts.
been,
not a horrible idea to get on like a ship and just like wade out in the water.
Yeah, because like
That would be pretty decent, right?
like kids can't swim, and so like zombies are like dumb kids, right?
Did
Like,
you say kids can't swim?
Well, like unless
Well, like a
someone
boat
teaches
can't
them.
go in anywhere on land you want. You got to get it. You got to make sure you have supplies before you get on the boat.
Well, what if it's one of those boats that you can drive
We
a
could fish.
car up onto? I wouldn't
I don't know.
fish in nuclear water.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this conversation, the first zombie gets to the back window and starts hammering at the glass.
Oh, come on! Oh man!
Do you know
So
where
does this car move at all?
It moves, but it's slower than walking.
Yeah, but it's also protected.
And with the zombie's attack on the glass,
Oh boy!
it smashes the back window in.
Run.
Okay, well we're in the backseat. I'm gonna use my machete and try to stab it through the mouth.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
And kind of like a reflex sort of way. Okay, what is attack? I haven't done this yet.
So it's the machete.
Piercing.
Nope, it's the machete.
okay.
It's those dice that it says specifically.
Oh, okay.
And those are the dice that you're going to be rolling.
Where am I looking?
So,
So
there's
there's-
2%, and then 2 of the blue. Was that speed? Or is the red one speed?
The red one's damage.
Red one's damage, the blue ones are speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Don't worry about the speed because we're giving this as an action. So you're going to
Okay.
roll your percent, and you're going to be rolling your damage, whatever the red ones are, and then you're going to be that percent is going to be against your your attack roll, which is I believe melee.
There's a melee attack. There's slashing, piercing,
Yeah, so
and bludgeoning,
it's going to be
which
slashing.
they're all the same.
Slashing. So fail.
That's only 1 degree failure.
1 degree of failure and I rolled 1.
So how would you like to describe your 1 degree of failure, or you still have one more competency point that you can get rid of it?
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I want to stab this zombie through the skull.
So you're going to get rid of the competency point, or the one
The
name.
thingy.
Yeah, the thingy.
The thingy.
And you swing out and you go for it, but you don't hit it. But you also don't.
Nothing bad happens.
Nothing bad happens.
Okay.
So you just kind of go, like as a reflex action, you just reach it out and you miss. What does everyone else want?
I want to pound it with the tire iron.
Okay.
Just to get it away.
So
We're
we're gonna go in like turn action now.
Sure.
So Madeline basically got a free attack as a reaction.
Okay.
So everyone's gonna describe what they're gonna do.
Cool.
So
We're declaring our intent. Intent phase.
Exactly. So Alden is going to attack with the tire iron.
Yes.
Go ahead and use the same information as that.
Machete
use
by
it-
bludgeoning.
Exactly.
Yep.
And what would you like to do, Madeline?
Shriek. No.
Do that as a bonus
Can I
action.
try to hit it again?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to hit it again.
Okay.
Try to hit it again.
Mads?
I would like to turn to Zach and just be like, Zach, we gotta run. This is running time. We gotta get on out of here.
All right.
And if he's down
we
for
can't really
it,
get out
what I want to
easily.
physically do then is open the door and start running.
Okay.
Okay, that'll go with what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to turn the wheel so that like there are a bunch of them coming towards us, right?
From behind you guys, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to turn it so that most of the car is between us and the oncoming zombies, and then
Nice.
then
Very
Muddy,
nice.
then Muddy can get out,
Roll
open
speed dice.
their door, and get out.
Okay.
And I can follow, and I'm pulling out my gun as I do.
Okay. Let's make that 2 speed dice for you.
Okay.
If you're just going to run, that's just going to be 1
Cool.
for you.
I'm gonna take this.
All right. So what's everyone's speed dice?
5.
5?
6.
6?
3.
3?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go first.
Cool.
So you swing open the door and you hop out, or you can wait until the car gets moved.
Yeah. I'd probably wait, like get ready to run, and as soon as
Yeah.
like Zach's door opens, start
Okay.
running.
All right. So
Well, no, you're going to open your door.
Yeah, I opened my door.
That way we have a barrier between us.
Oh,
and
word,
the
yeah.
oncoming
Oh,
ones.
sure.
All right.
And then we just run away.
Cool. Good plan.
Madeline and Zachery both had 5s. Do you either of you have a preference of who goes first?
I go first. Obviously.
All right, so you're rotating the tires, you're turning the car so that you can exit out Mad's side of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And there's a barrier between you guys and that. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll just follow.
Mad's out the door. And
Yeah.
you have your gun in your hand.
Yeah.
1 degree of success and 5 damage.
Nice. Did you roll a 5?
Yeah, rolled a 5. Rolled a 5, not a 6.
Yeah.
Rolled a 5.
Okay. So you did 5 damage. You stab it and you're slashing actually. You slash through it and you actually manage to cut through its like upper body and it
Hell
loses an arm completely.
Yes. Cool.
Yeah, Rob Roy that shit.
Mine is bludgeoning. Okay, so I have 1 degree of success and 3 damage.
Okay. So as Mads cuts through its arm, Maddie. Sorry,
okay.
you guys all have M names. It's killing me. Or just to the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Not
enough.
the Z-Dog.
Yeah. Madeline,
Not a dog either.
as Madeline slices through it, it gives you just enough of an opportunity to just bash it in the head with the tire iron, and you leave a hard dent into its head. It looks like when you crack an egg, like it just caves in on itself, and it just collapses back and falls on itself.
And then I want to get
Yeah,
out of the
Chair.
I want to go where they're going.
Yeah, see and follow.
So the two of them have gotten out, and you see Zachery with a gun outside of the vehicle, ready to go.
Yeah.
So
Kick
down the seat,
So
get
you
out.
kick down the seat and get out. What about you?
I'll just like follow.
Yeah.
And everybody's all covered up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Should I have rolled something for?
Although the smoke would probably give
You
us some
left.
cover. I think
Okay,
the smoke
so
would
I
give
just-
us
I
some
just-
cover from UV.
Yeah.
A little
top
bit.
of
Yeah.
that.
What would you guys like to do? Where this is basically a second round of intent.
I'm running. I'm running
Yeah.
for I think where I know the yacht club would be, where the big body of water would be near here.
I'm following probably like a foot or two behind them.
Okay, so
and
are
just
all of you running?
probably
Yeah, we're gonna follow.
looking for,
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
then we won't do another round of intent because you guys are faster than the zombies.
Can I-
Oh,
group
cool.
of zombies.
Did anybody grab the little first aid kit? Do we still have that?
I would have that on me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Good.
Yeah.
So actually, do me a favor. Roll a depletion dice for it. So basically, whenever you're using something out of a kit, you roll a depletion dice, and if that number is higher than it's the
Which one is that?
It's just 1d6.
D6, yeah. And then each time you use it, you add another one. So eventually you're rolling all
3?
the dice.
Okay, cool. It still has some stuff in it.
Cool.
Was there anything else in the glove compartment that might be interesting or useful to us?
It was paperwork for the car,
I figured you would've told
title,
us probably.
all that stuff.
A copy of, like, a porn mag.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh, I want
From the
that.
Geo Metro era.
From 1911.
There was like a mint condition, Superman #1. No, there was nothing of interest in there.
Cool.
the original first edition Fantastic Four.
So you guys start running out. You guys, in a panic, run just away from the situation first. Not specifically in a direction, but you're trying to get
But
out.
like Maddie and Aldi are like, we just did that.
Yes, there was
the zombie out.
there was probably like
chopped
a
its arm off. You
like-
just chopped its arm.
you take your machete and put it out and all the takes his tire iron and
there,
just-
yeah,
there, thank you. And you ding, like
But then very serious.
Lame.
What a tone.
So lame.
I'm sorry that friendship is horrifying to you.
Waste of time.
So you run out and you kind of find a place where you can't see them anymore.
Okay.
It's you guys are still in the middle of town and it is still very smoky and there's a lot of fire, or it's not really fire so much now as it is smoldering rubble.
Oh, cool.
And so
Sounds great.
it's still hard to breathe. It's really hard to see.
How close are we to the water? Do we know?
You have no idea where you are.
Okay.
Can I try to figure out how close we are to a big body of water?
Is
You
there
can roll a
anywhere we can get
navigation.
up high? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe should we do that and then look? I'll look from the ground first and see if we need to go up.
Yeah. Can I look too?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Anyone can roll.
Wow, 42 for 43, so 1 degree of success.
Oh, that's a no for me.
I'm gonna spend a competence point to make that 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't buy successes.
Oh, you can't go up.
I thought
You can buy off failures, but you cannot
You can't
buy
go the other way?
successes.
Okay, cool.
I thought there-
Then I won't.
That's
do
what I
that.
thought. I thought you couldn't buy successes. But
Well, I won't do
I
it
could
now.
be wrong. I
It's-
totally
yeah.
be wrong. So
No,
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry
also it's navigation, right? Like that's what I'm rolling. I would also like to roll navigation.
Same.
Does anybody want to take my dice away from me?
Same.
I have 4 unused sets if you want to swap out.
and these ones, while not lucky for you, could
Might be good for them, that's true. So I actually
lucky
have
for them.
8 unused sets that you can pull from.
Well, I got 66.
Nice.
43. It's 2 degrees of failure.
There was like a moment right before I rolled where I was like, well, we've already seemingly got some success going. Maybe I should just not.
You cursed us.
And
this
then
is your fault.
And then I did, and I got 4 degrees of failure.
I got 2.
This is all your fault.
So let's start with William. How many degrees of failure?
4.
4. Madeline, did you roll?
2.
2, 4, 2. Okay.
1 success.
1 success.
2 failures.
Wow.
All right. So I'm gonna narrate this. There's too many failures not to.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking through the streets with the smoke and everything, you guys kind of get just complete, like nothing looks familiar. You can't tell what was something and what is still something, and none of the buildings are colored the way that they were. They're all this milky, chalky white from the ash that's falling from the sky, mixed with the snow. You can't tell what anything is. Like, logos are burnt off of buildings, and like the only thing that you guys can think about doing is going inside of a building to get away from the smoke.
That way lays radiation.
Buddy, I thought you knew where we were going.
Look, I'm doing my best, but the world has ended, so my views on the world aren't always going to be helpful.
Can I say something really quick? I got 4 degrees of failure. Can I get lost in the smoke and be separated from everyone?
Why?
Because it feels narratively right.
It makes sense to me. I mean, I got 4 degrees. I think I'm like looking around, and I'm like, and then you said it was really smoky. It's hard to see.
I'm gonna say no because you're probably like it's a very thick smoke, but you're all very close to each other.
Probably also holding on to
and you're scared.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair.
The even though you have 4, I would say if you had 5 degrees, you would absolutely be by yourself and wouldn't know that you were away from anyone. But with the 4, you don't know where you are, and in my mind, I have placed you somewhere.
Okay. Sure, I gotcha. The smoke clears. You're surrounded by zombies.
No.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
You basically go to the first building that looks whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it has glass double doors in the front.
It's a 7-Eleven. Oh, thank heaven.
You open the front doors. They're not locked. And you push through. And you walk in. And it seems to just be an office building. But as you walk into this office building, the smoke is just non-existent in this room. It's extremely clear. Whatever smoke came in when you opened the doors.
Okay. Cool. Don't spend too long in here. It might be heavily radiated, especially this close to where the blast was. I think we should get to the roof and see if we can see some water from there.
Why is it more radioactive indoors? The radioactive stuff's outside from the dust and the blast.
Yeah, but the dust comes in and settles in the building, and then there's no wind or anything to push it around, so it just keeps radiating and radiating and radiating.
Well, you actually know something for once, Allie. This is cool.
Zach, again, world ended. You don't have to be a dick.
Is your mouth okay?
I mean, maybe this is my maybe this is my last chance to be a dick.
I just don't like it when you say mean things because, we're all in this together.
Everything's a mean thing to you.
That's not true.
Zach.
Hey.
Well, this is not a safe space, okay? So.
Well, it should be.
You sound like my dad.
He does sound like your dad. I don't like that at all.
You sound a little bit like
your dad. At least is a badass.
Wow.
He's not. He's a mean person.
He didn't even
was
build.
Smart enough to get rid of all you losers.
Oh my god.
My God.
Zach, you're on fucking timeout or whatever, something. I can do that to you. I am officially your guardian now. You're on fucking timeout. You're on. I'm not your dad.
I thought we were cool.
I'm not your
I thought
dad.
we were friends.
I'm your buddy, and I say you're on timeout. Stop talking. You got nothing else to say right now.
As you say that, you hear Madeline's stomach go.
What was that?
Zombie.
It's just me.
Oh, Maddie.
It's fine. I'm fine.
You gotta stop. You're hungry.
I went on a lot of hunger fasts for protests, so I'm okay. I'm fine.
You all are getting very hungry. It has been a very long day. You can't tell what time it is outside, but it's dark.
Well, while we're in here, maybe we should look for some food.
Okay.
Right.
Like what?
Madeline, your phone is still on, by the way. You have not shut it off.
Okay.
That might be a good idea. To save it for when we need it.
Well, I'm gonna can I check the map again? It's
Oh yeah.
But you remember, it's a static. You would have to know where you are to be able to find.
There's no GPS, but there's.
You do look at your phone, and you see that it's 9:30.
I want to search the office
you guys,
building.
it's nighttime. Maybe we should just.
I'm searching for an office kitchen.
Hang out here.
I can get some popcorn or one of those little cup of soup in a packets, maybe.
Okay, so you're looking for a kitchen. I just want to find a business card or something that has a logo on it.
Well, search.
Okay.
I would like to look and see if it seems like there is a lot of dust, like the radioactive dust we saw before, to see how bad it might be in here, based on.
So the only glass was the front door that you went through, and it wasn't broken.
So it's safe in here.
And everything else is solid, presumably. Okay.
3 degrees of success. Success.
So you find a couple of things.
Okay.
You find the work kitchen.
And I'm just like, hey, Zachery.
And you also find a bottle of liquor in someone's desk drawer.
You're gonna get turned tonight.
All right.
And you find business cards that have an address, website, and a phone number.
Cool. So then I'll point Zachery to the kitchen.
Is that what I think it is?
No, it's not.
It's cool. I drink all the time. I'm like...
No, I would have let you, but you are currently on timeout, and you definitely cannot get drunk on timeout. I'm pretty sure that's what
All right. And
I'm gonna go look in the kitchen.
I will follow Zach.
And I'll bring the business card to Maddie, and Maddie and I can just be like chilling. Like, I'll go to the kitchen eventually because I am hungry. But I want to bring the business card to Maddie, and just be like, either can you try to find this building, or I can.
I'm gonna look up the website. I guess would have a map on it.
Or like,
well, you have Google Maps, so
I can look it up on.
You can look it up.
Okay, so I'm gonna look it up on Google Maps.
So you find out where you are. You are a few miles away from. I would say you're about like 15 miles away from the docks.
Okay, 15 miles. Oh, damn.
I mean, that's like
oofty doofty.
It's like a 10-hour walk, right? Maybe no.
Maddie, if you die, can I have your phone?
No, it's my phone, and I'm not gonna die.
But like, if you do,
if Maddie dies, I get Maddie's phone.
If I die, everything I own goes to Aldi.
And then I continue her Instagram posthumously.
Yeah.
But I'm next after
There's so
Aldi,
many
right?
selfies on my phone, by the way, that I haven't posted yet, and I totally trust you to pick the best ones.
No question. Wait, so if Maddie dies, I get the phone, and you're asking if I die. If both Maddie and myself die.
Wait, what kind of phone is it?
It's an iPhone, duh.
Which one?
The 10.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to search the kitchen for food. I doubt I'll find any.
So you head into the kitchen, and there's a single fridge. There's a bunch of cupboards, a sink in there as well. There's also a vending machine in there as well.
Do I see anything in the vending machine, or has it been emptied?
You see like a couple of snacks, like chips, crackers, stuff like that. No, like the fruit is down at the bottom, rotted and gone.
Cool.
Stupid people put fruit in a vending machine.
People do.
Yeah, bananas.
Yeah, bananas all the time.
Dumb.
And apples.
I want to just check the area for signs of life that's not the four of us.
Okay.
Life or unlife.
Okay. Roll that search.
And I'm going to go over to the vending machine, and I'm going to take the tire iron and smash it open. Just like break the glass.
I haven't had my turn yet.
You all just say what you want to do.
I was waiting. You seem like you were going down the hallway at some point.
Yeah, good point.
I'm going to smash the
yeah, absolutely.
Actually,
Zachery.
you're in there and they're not. So
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Any food there is, I'm going to try to get before anybody else gets there.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, it's such a
4
dick.
degrees of failure.
On your search? Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. We'll come back to
I might share it with you, but it'll be at a cost. You know?
Like an iPhone 10.
I just got to get it first, and then I'll just be in charge of the redistribution of the food.
Why are we saving my nephew?
Just like capitalism in a teenage body.
I thought you were going to be cool.
Yeah.
So how are you?
I believe the children are our future.
How are you going to attempt to get the food out?
I'm gonna fucking break it somehow.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
shoot
use?
it?
Is there like a metal coffee pot or?
There's a glass one.
Oh,
Bet you wish you had Maddie's machete.
Or
like a frying
Or
pan.
something with my tire iron that they took from my Geo Metro.
Would it be like a pot or something? Like
All right. Well, maybe
you can roll a search to try to see if there's anything in there for you to.
Anything to not have to negotiate with Aldi about it. Oh, that's not great. That's a 91.
Aldi? It's Aldi.
Aldi.
No, keep calling me Aldi. I love it.
Nothing. I'm just flustered. I'm getting upset now.
So you probably like.
I'm getting hangry.
You're thinking about like maybe
there's some M&Ms right fucking there.
You're like maybe I could pick up a chair and throw it.
Yeah.
You're just like. That's like the easiest thing that you can find.
Maddie would like to calmly walk in and smash it with her machete.
Well, before that, we're going to deal with
my 4 degrees of failure to look for.
So you're walking around, and as you're walking around in here, you don't see anything, and you're just like, okay, like no one's in here, and then you come to like an office, not an office door, but you come to like a conference room door, and you open it without thinking. And as you walk into the room, you push, and as you push back, and a body falls.
Business zombies.
I think I want a quick look and see if that body is moving.
it is not.
Okay. Any other bodies in
Let
the
it
room?
hit the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the body hit the floor.
Let the body hit the floor.
Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the. And then I'm gonna look. Do I see anything else in the room? Any other bodies?
No, not with that floor.
Cool. Closing the door, and I will go back to the kitchen.
So as you close the door in fear.
God. When the demon reaches for the dice, you know you're gonna die.
Can I roll a dodge on this, or is this just
Yeah,
happening?
go for it.
Cool.
This is my life.
Roll a dodge with a disadvantage dice.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
The
So
difficulty
we just
dice.
added
Difficulty
D6,
dice,
cool.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 72 for 73. So with the difficulty dice, I'm gonna fail. I rolled a 1. What do I do if I
So
beat?
it's an
Equal or under.
Okay.
Yeah, equal or under, but it's an opposed roll.
Okay.
So you're trying to dodge out of its attack.
Gotcha. Well, I rolled a 73.
So you turn around, and a zombie reaches out and grabs you and tackles you to the floor.
All right.
And
We still
it's
have
going
one more
to
episode.
try and swipe at you.
All right. Swipe.
Yeah.
It has
Swipe
claw-
or no swipe.
Does it have claws?
Swipe left.
Let's
I mean,
find
it's
out.
got nails and it's a
You're
zombie.
going to take 2 superficial damage.
Okay. Where am I to mark that, or am I just kind of keeping that in mind?
So basically, you know where your 6 is for your damage.
Yep.
That's basically a 4 now.
Okay. Hang on. Then no. I don't know what. Can you help me out and understand what he's saying?
Okay, so their damage threshold's 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does that go down?
It goes down by 2.
Okay, cool. So I'm at
Your
3,
damage
basically.
threshold is 3 now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Gotcha.
All right. What would you like your intent to be?
Are there like?
Don't intend to not die.
Goodbye, Mads.
Is there anything within reach on the floor that I could use as a weapon, like a stapler or a staple? I don't know, or another stapler.
Do it B-Dave style.
I'm gonna try to shove this thing off of me and start running.
Okay, so that's going to be a lift pull.
Cool. I'm so good at that. Wait, I just failed, right?
Get off!
Fuck those dice. That is a 40, but that's for 28, so it's a degree of failure. But I'll spend a competence point and just flatten that out.
Okay, so you go to push it up, and you aren't able to lift it off of you, but you have enough time and enough air to be able to say one word.
Help! Ow! That was not a word.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I was like,
We're going out of the kitchen, yeah. So where are we?
You guys are in the bull pit, which is basically where all of
like
the desks are.
cubicles and stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Where is the conference room in relation to that? Like, is it close?
So yeah, it's close enough, but it's like down the hall, so you can hear the sound.
Okay, so
You all hear the sound, so you guys can do whatever you want.
I'm just gonna run right for it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look at
me
Maddie
too.
for a second and be like, Mads.
yeah.
Okay, so-
I've got my mission. I'm feeling really good about
Yeah.
like the two of us tag teaming that zombie. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a little unearned confidence. I
Yeah,
think.
Okay,
same.
so you're getting your weapon.
Kill one zombie.
You're getting your weapon ready, and you're running in at it. So let's make it 2 speed dice for
speed dice.
the two of you.
Okay.
Mads, what would you like to do?
I think rather than shoving it off, because that didn't seem to work super well, I want to try to roll out from underneath it.
Okay, so you want to dodge, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be 1 speed dice.
Cool.
What would you like to do?
No damage.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and run towards Muddy's.
So
help
2
with-
speed dice for you as well.
If I roll a 6 on a speed die, do I roll it again?
Speed dice don't explode,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware.
Cool.
I don't think speed dice explode. I think it's just a.
Yeah, I think they do.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
go for it. I couldn't
Yeah, I'm
remember.
pretty sure they
I
do.
know there's
Cool.
something that doesn't explode, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
6 total, or 5, because it goes down to 5, right? So
So I mean, if I get around the corner and see something I can shoot at, I'm gonna take a shot at it. So should I roll a shot along with my
They
speed?
do.
So do I add that?
All right.
It would be you do
Excellent.
5.
Okay, so my
and then
speed
add
is
it.
9. Oh wait, sorry, that
another roll.
explodes. So let's see that.
One.
+1, so 6. Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's
So 11 is my speed.
Okay.
6.
6,
9.
9,
6.
6. Okay, so let's start with your roll.
Cool. I roll a 40, which is 3 degrees of success for dodge.
Okay, so you can't lift off, but you're. Oh, hold on, I gotta roll its speed dice. Sorry.
Oh, right.
So it got a 4, so it's gonna go before you.
Okay, cool.
So it's gonna.
I'm holding it like barely off of me, so
it's gonna try and attack you again.
Okay.
It succeeds.
All right.
You're gonna take 4 damage.
Okay, so if that's over my threshold, does that threshold go down by 1?
So now you take another injury.
Okay. So I've got the mouth already. Can this just be like shoulder down to here?
Yep.
And does it have kind of like claws? So it's just like through me, and it's all 5 fingers.
And I mean, like, and that also like tears your clothing open.
I would, yep.
Yeah.
You're inside though, so you're not having to worry about that. So for injuries,
shoulder claw.
Yes, scratch on your shoulder. All right, roll your. You already rolled.
I rolled my dodge. And
so
as
it scratches into you, it gives you enough leeway to basically roll over, and it's still holding on to you, so you can't get away, but you're now on top of it.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
And then Matt. No, you had a 6.
Yep, I had a 6.
Okay.
All right, so I'm like running to get there. So
you ran to get there, and as you turn the corner, you're a little bit further away. You turn the corner, and you see that Mads is holding a zombie in a suit down to the ground as it's
okay
at it, and you've got your tire iron ready to swing and hit at it, but you're not close enough to hit it. You're going to have to wait a little bit. And you had a 9, correct? Go for it.
Is a 9 bad or
no? That's just what order and that you're going to go in.
Okay, so I mean I'm running.
Okay, so you turn the corner and you see the exact same thing, and you've got your machete ready. But you're not. Both of you don't feel really comfortable swinging since Mads on top, and like you might like go over and like try to stab it as Mads holds it, but you don't feel comfortable just like swinging wildly at it because
Can I like go like down into its head like that?
If you can get to it on your neck, you can turn the corner. Right now, you're turning the corner and you can see them, but you're not within range of it. So you'll be able to do that next turn.
Both of our plans are to do some sort of a attack on the zombie. Great.
And then you turn around the corner.
Yeah, around the corner.
And you see Mads holding the zombie to the floor.
Okay.
And you said you were going to, if you saw it, you were going to fire. And so you see it and you fire. What'd you roll?
I got a 22.
Oh my god.
And,
my heart.
And then I had a bunch of exploding dice. So I actually did 39 points of damage.
Okay, I was wondering if you were practice rolling or actually rolling
No,
damage.
I kept getting just 6 after 6. So
he just kept going. Oh my god.
Okay, so you turn the corner and you immediately pull out your gun and you point it right at its head, and it just fires and it just blows the head completely into bits.
And then the parasite pops out of its neck.
Mad's face is covered in brain matter. Just like there's like a tooth, like stuck on with blood.
No, you were holding to the floor.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It went that way. Right?
No, the whole head with
exploded.
39 points of damage.
But
you
like a melon.
No, he's not taking damage. He's just covered.
That's the thing. Was the zombie between me and him?
No.
Then why would the stuff go that way?
Because when it hits the head
from the side,
the bullet's going to go out.
Yeah.
But the thing is that a 9mm bounces. And so it's going to go.
But where is Mads in relation to him when he gets hit by the bullet?
Mads is holding it to the ground. So
I'm on top of it.
It kills it. It's dead. Yeah. It's just like there's blood splatter kind of everywhere. Like like the brain.
I just don't want you to get infected, Muddy.
Well, all covered.
Maddie,
Mads, in your mouth.
Mads immediately
boil covered face.
Mads, the zombie just immediately goes limp.
Me too. I fall over like next to it and just kind of inch away a little bit and just like start groaning.
So as you do that, you feel the scratch on your arm start to burn.
Oh god,
Ready?
Can we run over?
Ready?
First aid.
I'll bring the first aid over.
I want to like just like if you would let me, I would like catch eyes with you, and I want to put my hand on your shoulder and just be like, That was a very good shot. That was a very good shot.
I know. I told you I was born for this.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Do you want me to roll for?
It's every day, bro.
So yeah, are you going to use that same first aid kit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would also. I mean, can I do a first aid to see if I can tell if I've been infected by some sort of zombie-ish virus? Because I know that's a possibility.
You're probably in enough pain that you're not thinking about it, and you're
Makes sense.
Good. Oh my gosh.
I killed it. I got 22 on 81.
A 22 on an 81. Nice.
Yeah, that's
okay.
5 degrees.
So
absolutely.
You immediately, without a thought, rip Mad's shirt open completely so you can get the whole entire thing. Mm-hmm. You yell at Alden, like not like sternly, but you're like commanding. You're like, first aid kit on the wall. Get me, get me the something. I need acetone. I need something that's going to disinfect it. Yeah. You know exactly what you need, and you know you need it now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get the first aid kit, and I'm also gonna toss the bottle of alcohol over.
Yes. Okay.
You grab the bottle of alcohol, and you're just like
uncork it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like start pouring.
Sorry, man. Bite on something. Can I bite down on something? Anything to bite on?
Well, the problem is that you've got wounds covering your face.
Exactly. So,
in fact, between the pain on your shoulder and the pain on your face, roll me a withstand pain. Yeah,
I'm trying to.
Resist pain. It's resist pain.
Resist pain.
It's basic skill.
Cool.
Yep.
75 for 36. So that is 3 degrees of failure.
You pass out.
Yeah, that's probably best for me anyway.
I'll like check his pulse or check their pulse.
Yeah. You know that they're still alive.
Yeah.
You pour the alcohol on that. You pull everything you possibly can. Roll me 2 depletion dice. So you're gonna roll 2 d6s and just tell me what the number is.
If I got 5 degrees of success, would I know if they were infected?
Good.
Yeah, you'll know.
Okay.
Did depletion dice explode?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a 3.
Yeah, it was a 3. So that would be
10 plus 3, 13.
Yeah. So you've used everything out of that little first aid kit. It's an empty shell of what it is.
Okay.
So you've covered.
Usually.
9:30. So you cover Mad's arm, and you think that you got to it in time, but only time is going to really be able to tell. Like you don't think the arm needs to go, but you think between the alcohol and what you've done, they're going to heal.
Okay. Is it on the right or the left side? Like, is it close to the heart?
It's Mad's left shoulder.
Left. Okay.
Okay, so it's close to the heart. So that's scary. Okay. Okay. But I think he's gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. I don't think.
Okay.
That they're gonna turn into a zombie, but we should probably move them.
Yeah.
Somewhere comfortable.
Really quick. Where did that zombie come from, and are there more of them?
Yeah, that's where I'm looking.
Yeah.
I've got my gun out. I'm feeling extra cool. Just pasted as zombos.
Okay, so roll your search. Your spot, sorry.
Dude, I'm nailing this whole apocalypse thing. Not that roll so much. That is 1 degree of failure.
You kind of walk aimlessly through the halls. Kind of every time you turn around the corner, you're just like James
That's a
Bond.
wash actually, because it's less than 10 over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less than 10 over.
So you kind of walk. You're kind of walking around. You don't know where it came from.
Because the conference door was closed afterwards, right?
Well, and I mean, Mads doesn't know this because, or you don't know this because Mads passed out.
Yeah, I haven't communicated with them. So.
So yeah.
All right.
And who else was gonna look?
I just posed the question, and then as soon as I knew you were looking, I'm gonna try and help get Mads up off the ground and bring them back to probably the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should hole up in the kitchen. So with the two of us, our wimpy little selves are carrying Mads to the kitchen.
Cool.
Because they're still passed out, right?
Yeah.
And
well, they're passed out. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for it.
Yeah,
so
I'm not going to search very long.
And as we're when we do kind of split off a little bit, I'm just gonna be hey, yell as soon as anything. Yell as soon as anything.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll do the same.
Okay. So you take Mads to the kitchen. You search. You don't find anything else. You find a couple dead bodies.
Yeah.
But nothing, you kick them.
I'm kind of paranoid about getting too far from the group, and although I'm trying not to show it, I'm actually pretty worried about Muddy here.
Okay, so you're in the kitchen. Mads is passed out. It's probably 10 or so.
Okay.
You guys haven't eaten all day.
Okay.
Just eat.
Before we were so rudely interrupted, we were going to get this vending machine open with my tire iron.
So wait, we'll be sitting in the kitchen, and you, after you get done with your search, we're like sitting there with Mads, and you come back and it's like, and you say like, all right, so I'm about to smash this open with my tire iron.
Tire iron? My tire iron?
I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna.
Don't give him that. I found it and I gave it to you.
I'm gonna try to snatch it.
I'm just gonna give it up.
If you want, we can make a contested check for it if you want to keep it.
I want it back, if that's okay. Because you used
it. But when you use it, I don't want you to be defenseless. That's
but
cool.
you did just like really completely save Mads.
That's right.
I had a gun earlier. And we were in a situation I couldn't even pull the trigger. I was like, I just wanted to run away. I don't know. And you just seem so on top of it.
Okay, but you actually helped me, like, really F up a zombie earlier with the tire
smashing this vending machine.
We're having, like, a really sentimental moment, and you're just like,
nope.
So you smash the vending machine glass, and you're able to grab snacks for the night.
I wait, and after I smash, I listen for moans.
I mean, I might be moaning a little bit just from all the pain.
I'm listening for zombo moans. Keep it quiet.
Keep it down,
You want to roll it?
Yeah. Okay, it's not good. 3 degrees. Oh, actually, no. It's only 2 degrees of failure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything. You
all right.
You smash it and you...
All right. Is there a way to barricade ourselves into a room while we...
There's probably like a table, right?
Yeah, there's tables.
Yeah. So
I want to find a room with only one entrance. And
there's a couple offices. There's also the conference room.
Yeah. The conference room of safety.
Mm-hmm. Does the kitchen have like more than one entrance?
Can we just stay in the kitchen?
You can stay in the kitchen. It has one entrance, but it's not a door. It's like just like an open space.
Yeah, we should go to a room with a door.
Yeah.
Also, if Zachery would allow, I want to eat some food.
Yeah.
Cool. We also haven't checked out the fridge yet. I don't know if anybody feels like they would.
I am not opening that fridge.
That's actually a good point. Good idea. Yeah.
But I will search the cupboards. Because like those might have like canned foods and those last longer.
Okay, you open the cupboard. Roll a search.
Okay. Two degrees of success.
You find a couple of canned foods. One of them Chef Boyardee, and the other one some green beans.
From what?
Yeah, I take the Chef Boyardee and I just like hand over the green beans and I'm like, hey.
Yay!
Cold SpaghettiOs and green beans.
Final question, are they like the pull tab open cans or... Really?
Well, we have a machete.
All right. I'll search for a can opener.
All right, so you guys planning on staying the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And you guys are gonna make some. What's your ideal barricade situation? So, are you doing the conference room, or are you going to do an office?
I think an office that doesn't have dead bodies in it, with one entrance and exit. I mean, it could have a window, but like.
Are we up? Did we go up any stairs? No. Okay.
Maybe
I think without a window would be better in case of radiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want a window.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys feel comfortable enough to take your garbs off, so you're not having, if you guys want to. I mean, you have no choice.
Nope.
Did I deplete both first aid kits, like the one on the wall and the one?
So you depleted the one
from the car, but we have.
You rolled over the depletion on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we have.
It was like it was
a teeny one.
Yeah.
But we have the one from the wall now too.
There's you can gather supplies from it.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you can't pull it off of the wall.
Okay. Yeah, I just think that we should get as much stuff as we can, and then
to
put it in.
to rewrap Mads' face. And
so you spend the night there. You have a little bit of food. Zach is probably the happiest out of all of you. You know,
I'm a hero.
Some Cheez-Its and you saved a life. You killed some people. You got to drive. You have had a hell of a day.
It's the best day ever. Tomorrow's gonna be better too. I can feel it.
You guys make it through the night.
Does anyone make sure that Mads gets some food? Because I probably can't take care of that myself.
Well, you wake up in the morning.
Okay, cool.
I mean, no one's going to feed you while you're passed out. That's weird.
Did they make eggs for me in the morning or something? I really want to make sure that I'm taken care of.
So you all
DoorDash from IHOP or something. I mean,
you guys are kind of. This is the hardest day you guys have ever had.
Yeah. Sure.
And so none of you managed to do watch because you just kind of get to a spot where you just get comfortable and you pass out.
Sure. And we did barricade the door.
Yes.
We pushed the desk up against it and
we used a whole bunch of office furniture to
barricade it. Filing cabinets and stuff.
Took the smart board off the wall and just put that there.
So you wake up in the morning. It's light starting to come through.
Through where? I thought we were in a windowless room.
You are in a windowless room, but you know how it's in other rooms, there's glass. There's glass out into the offices, but not outside.
Okay.
So you can the whole place is just getting a little bit brighter. So you know that it's kind of morning and it wakes you guys up.
Mads?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Maddie, thank you for saving my arm.
Yeah.
It feels like I still have it. That's correct.
Do you feel like you want to eat our brains or anything?
Can I check in with myself because I know how zombies work in movies?
You do not want to eat brains.
Cool.
Do you feel feverish or anything?
Yeah,
your shoulder is hot to the touch, but you don't have a fever. So the wound itself has a fever.
Right. Can I redress the wounds and stuff though?
Yeah.
So I'll redress all the wounds.
So you're gonna roll a single depletion dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're gonna roll a medicine check as well.
One on the depletion.
Cool on the depletion. Hell
and
yeah.
then where's medicine?
It's 81. Yours is 81. It's over here.
Oh, for first day.
Yeah.
So
41. So 4 degrees.
4 degrees of success.
Madeline clears your wounds in a way that actually does not cause you any sort of pain whatsoever.
Nice.
Oh, some aloe going on.
Yeah, and not only that, but redresses your face in a way that allows you to speak better. Cool. So you're able to communicate normally without being in excruciating pain from talking. But any sort of touching, both
it's
your
still
shoulder,
very raw.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. You don't feel like you can swing anything with your left arm. You know, so two-handed weapons are kind of out for a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna scavenge you some chapstick.
Maddie, you still
I have chapstick always, duh.
I still think it's gonna be a couple days before I can apply that. But thank you so much, man. Maddie. Honestly, you are an angel. You saved my life twice. And oh my God, Zach. I hate the idea of guns and bullets and the things they do, but you for once in my life, I was happy to hear a gunshot, and I'm glad it was you behind that trigger. Because
call me the Pistolero.
Pistolero. You want me to call you the Pistolero? I will do that.
You can if you want.
You can start calling me Nurse Maddie.
Nurse Maddie.
Nurse Maddie.
Yeah, Nurse Maddie.
I'll still just go by Alden. That's except for Maddie. Maddie can call me Aldi. But
well, of course I can.
Did you end up getting any food last night?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And we'll give Matt some food.
Here's some hot Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos.
A little blander.
Nurse Maddie, that's a little on the nose.
That's a little rough.
Please eat these 6 limes.
Maddie's like a DL sadist. No.
Pushes in a little bit on the wound,
put a hot Cheeto out in the wound like a cigarette. I'm sorry.
So, what would you guys like to do for the day?
I want to get to the roof.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be hard to beat yesterday.
But, I know where we are, though.
You do?
Yeah, I do. And I told everybody where we are.
Yeah, we know where we are. I just want to get to the roof to see if there's, if it's a clear path, off in the direction of where...
Well,
I think...
I hate to say this out loud, but, Zach, do you think Okay, like, first of all, do you know how to hotwire a car? Because you probably played, like, GTA or something.
I was just going to ask if you could Google that.
Well, we don't really have internet access. We just
offline stuff.
Yeah.
I might be able to figure out how to hotwire a car if we can get me to one.
Because we should find one, because I think we should go to the ocean.
Agreed. I wholeheartedly agree.
Why? Why are we going to the ocean?
Because zombies can't swim.
Okay. And then we stay in the ocean forever?
Well, until this whole thing blows over, or
well,
whatever,
we just
right?
we're trying.
People.
We could get a boat, and then one of us can go tell everybody else, and then we can live on the boat, right?
Like if we get supplies, we go out on a boat,
and then maybe like another country like that didn't get bombed could help us,
and
we could go there on the boat.
And if we find enough boats, we can get everyone back at the.
I feel like a more direct route is to just like go find some of the guys who took your guns, kill them, and get our guns back. And
you didn't see
their
guns.
They had automatic weapons.
A lot more than we are. I got to tell you, Zach. You were real handy back there, but I don't think you could even handle them.
I mean, we got time to plan, and they would never expect us. They'd never see us coming.
They probably think we're dead.
Yeah.
They probably think we're zombies.
That's our advantage. We could run this entire part of the city. I could be the warlord, and you could be the nurse, and maybe my concubine or something.
No, that's fine. Thank you, though.
You, of course, Muddy, would be my chamberlain, my kind of like a Merlin figure to my Arthur.
I am just stuck in anticipation, waiting for what you think I would do in your warlord society.
Well, if anybody's going to rule, it would be all in
do something useful, and maybe I'll give you a role. You know.
No.
Impress me.
We're not
Now's
gonna
the time.
do that.
All right, wait.
I really don't appreciate you talking to Aldi like
impress
this.
you? Yeah. All right. Let's go find them. Let's go find that group.
I still did that as a terrible idea. No.
Don't get caught up in this bullshit.
No, I don't.
Alden, Zach, sit down. We are not doing that. We are not leaving this building except to go on the roof, and then we are going to the ocean. We are not dealing with other men with guns.
It's like happening. All right. It's like 15 miles to the ocean.
Yeah.
Even if we hotwire a car, that's still going to take a bit of time. Yeah. And if we end up in some smoke like we did before, we might just run into something again. And if we get in a car, we're going to make a lot of noise. We're going to attract a lot of zombies. If we go and try to find this other group that stole stuff from us, they're not going to see us coming. I sincerely believe they think that we are dead, and they think that either we are dead or we are zombies, and they're just going around. I mean, they were so malicious, and they were so ready to just destroy us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think that we should go hang out with the bad guys.
We can just ditch them and
we're not ditching them, and I'm not letting you whisper that and get away with it. Excuse me, Zach. Apologize for trying to ditch our friends. I appreciate it.
Is there anyone out there?
That didn't feel like a real apology.
You're not getting a better one. Just take it.
I just want.
Focus.
I'm sorry, Maddie. This kid.
I know.
He sucks. This is the worst kid I've ever met.
He doesn't even follow me on Instagram. He sucks. Okay, but listen to me.
That was actually a little bit mean too. I think you might want to also apologize. Zach's been mean.
Yeah.
Zach does not suck. All right.
Okay, Zach, you don't suck. You really helped us out, but you're just being really rude. And
you can be helpful and also suck.
But
because you do.
This is the end of the world. We don't have time to be polite and all that garbage.
Listen. Okay, so like in zombie movies, like the military helps and stuff.
I don't know. Sometimes that's one of the first places. Like maybe a lot of this was started by the military, and like who knows?
But like, are there people out there who aren't murderous freaks?
But you know, you bringing up the military is a good point. If the military did intervene, they'd probably fail. But they'd have weapons. So what better place to scavenge more weapons than if we try to find some military people? If they're alive, great. If they're not, also okay.
Closest military base?
I mean, I like it way better than just go around and float some stupid boat.
Boats are cool.
I still think that's a good idea in the long run.
It's the best thing we've got. I gotta hold that one up.
You know that the nearest military base is like a hot minute away.
Okay. Not in this county.
Nearest, what are those called? CB radios or something like that?
CB radios?
Or like those the
radio
old
tower,
the old radios that like work that everyone uses in the apocalypse.
Yeah, you're talking about a CB radio, but like it's more like
I'm 16. I don't know what that is.
You're thinking like the nearest CB radio would be like saying, where's the nearest like phone? Like there's not like CB radio stations.
There would be one in like a rig.
Rig. Yeah, exactly. Like if you find a semi truck.
Let's go find a semi truck.
Well, that would go in line with the gas station plan we had. There might be semi trucks at the gas station.
I've clearly mastered the car. Let's move up to the truck.
Can we? Well, we ran into the nearest building we could. So if there are no zombies outside in the vicinity, our car is still there. It still runs. There's a spare tire in the back. I have a tire iron.
Yeah, I mean, I can cover you. It's worth a shot.
Let's change that tire. Oh.
Now, is it easier to change that tire than it is to just jack a totally new car?
Anybody know how to change a tire?
I don't know how to change a tire.
I don't know how to change a tire.
I have changed a tire, but I have one good arm right now. I could probably talk someone through it.
We could do it.
I think I could probably talk someone through it.
But I mean, you also said you thought you knew how to jack a car. Let's just jack a car. That's way more badass.
Well, and
it won't be a Geo Metro. Are there any other good cars out there?
Here's the other issue is you don't know where you left the car because you got lost on the way here.
That's right.
Right.
So you know where you are. You don't know where you were.
Right.
So
we would remember that around.
You can't. You could guess.
Let's just hotwire a car.
Yeah.
That.
Mads, you really think you know how to do it?
I did at one point.
All right, I just want to go through this with you, Mads, really quick. I mean, like I trust you to a degree, but I do want to say earlier there was a moment where you said, "Oh, I know exactly where the comic book shop is," and you were guiding us somewhere.
I did, and I have to say now I realized I was guiding us the wrong way.
All right,
I apologize for that.
Mm-hmm. So.
I just don't think it's really productive to bring up people's failures.
Sure. I absolutely
appreciate that, Maddie. But actually, I mean, no, Aldi brings up a good point.
I'm just cautious. I'm just really cautious.
I know that I have at some point in my life known how to hotwire a car. Can any of you say anything better than that?
No.
Okay, then I'm probably our best shot, unfortunately.
Yes.
So I think it's better than not trying to hotwire a car.
All right.
What did you just roll for?
What would you like to do? So, are you guys gonna go to the roof? What are you gonna do?
I think actually just go out to the street. Like
I'm gonna out the front or out the back.
The front is glass doors. So I want to do a spot check through the glass doors.
Okay, do it.
Yeah. Cool. Good looking.
Oh, hell yeah. That's...
Receive it!
3 degrees of success.
3 degrees of success. You see a vehicle. It's across the street. It is an ambulance.
Oh, snap.
Shit, yeah.
And as you look up, you realize that you're across the street from the hospital.
Oh, double shit, yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah, a lot of viruses and dead people potentially there.
Also...
And supplies.
Supplies, yeah.
Right.
All right,
and they might even have more food there. They probably have like a full cafeteria or something.
So yeah, I'll like relay that information. Like, okay, ambulance, hospital.
Well,
what do we think?
Ambulance definitely has everything we need in it, so I don't think we really need to go into the hospital.
I think let's check the ambulance, see if that's true. It might have been raided already, but let's give that a shot.
Yeah, let's check out this ambulance.
So,
did you say ambulance?
Ambulance.
Ambulance.
So,
ring it.
I'm gonna go out. Can I? Yeah, I want to go like out to this ambulance.
Are you going by yourself?
I am staying.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying in the building until the coast is
So I have Zachery and Alden going out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna turn to Maddie and just be like, just please stay with Mads, make sure Mads is okay.
Okay, but don't get hurt.
Okay. You also don't.
Yeah, but like seriously, don't get hurt.
Well, but if I get hurt, I at least have Nurse Maddie to help me out.
That's true. I would at least help you out.
Okay.
Are you going to make a stealth check, or are you just going to walk out?
I'm gonna stealth.
You do not see anything outside.
I'm still gonna stealth. Okay. I'm very cautious right now.
I'm moving quietly, but I'm also like kind of strutting to try to look confident.
All right.
In case any of these bikers see me, I don't want them to think that I'm like, scared or anything.
I'm gonna use
so I can join this gang.
I'm gonna use.
The zombies aren't gonna react.
Well, they can smell fear.
I'm gonna use one of my thingies.
Yeah.
I had 1 degree of failure, but I'm gonna use a competency point to just wash that.
Okay. You walk to the ambulance, and you see that the back doors are open.
That's not a good sign. All right, let's look.
Yeah, poke around real, like cautiously.
You poke around and you look in, and you can see that that there are still some supplies. It looks like some of it has been taken out. But the key thing that you notice is that there is a body on the stretcher. And you can't see, like, it's, like, you can't really see whether it's alive or if it's dead, you know.
Because you're, like, looking up at it, kind of.
Here, grab some of that tubing from those IVs and wrap it around the edge of the gurney that it's on. And then we'll back up. And then we just pull it, and then we'll fucking fall out. And if it's a zombie, we'll kill it. And if it's not, it'll still be funny, so... Let's do this.
This could be a corpse of a person who was a person, and I'm just like desecrating it right now. That's what you're asking.
Who cares?
All right,
let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna grab some tubing. I'm like keeping my eye on the body, and I'm like grab some tubing, and I wrap it around like
prepared.
the end of this girdy thing or whatever.
I love it.
Are you guys going to push pull together, or are you gonna one of you?
Oh, I'm covering with my gun.
Okay, I'm push pulling on my own.
I'm push pulling on my own.
Well, that's a nightmare.
No.
Push pull, lift pull. Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes a failure is it just takes longer.
Mm-hmm.
What about 5 degrees of failure?
Okay.
No.
Oh, good.
So you pull it out, and you don't pull it hard enough. And as you're pulling it, it starts to move towards you. But instead of moving off smoothly, it tips and it falls like flat down. And the gurney, as well as the body, falls on top of you. You notice that it's strapped in.
Okay.
And so the body stays with the gurney. And so the body lands on you with its head right here, and it's going...
Oh, can I grab them and try to pull them back?
That's where we're going to end.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Maddie is like pounding.
It's the fun word I wanted to say it too. Wow.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh no.
Thanks, I hate it.
Wow.
All right, Jay.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming and joining us. We have one more session, which is going to happen next week. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this whole entire thing.
Yeah, I did. I love to fail by 5 degrees.
Absolutely. This is
Next episode is going to be titled The Sweet Life of Zach and Muddy.
Beautiful.
Sweet
life on deck. If we get in that boat.
In 2,000 years, the evolved octopus people will find Maddie and Aldi's skeletons.
holding hands.
Yeah, holding hands into oblivion.
Awesome. Other than goodbyes, is there any notes that anyone wants to say before we end today's session?
If you have an anxiety disorder, don't play this game. Like me.
I guess
or drink heavily, one or the other.
Yeah. I will say, this is my first time playing with Alcuin. Fucking loved it.
Yeah. Alcuin, so much fun.
I'm glad we get a chance to play because you've helped us so much on all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And I've watched some of your Kids on Bikes stream, which you all should watch if you're not watching already, people. Get it together.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you were able to make it this week. I'm so excited for one more.
And you get a jerk, an Alcuin TM jerk.
I wouldn't have guessed that as a playstyle that you would be so devoted to and so much fun to have you play a horrible character.
Well, I alternate between that and very, very pure good people, you know? Where you're like, you just want to, you're so adorable.
Yeah.
I just want to take care of you forever.
I like playing an optimist in like the apocalypse.
Yeah,
it's really fun. Yeah,
it's also
you need that.
Interesting that I'm really enjoying having like a best friend who where both of us are kind of naive. So like, yeah, it's like.
But you're supporting each other.
Yeah.
In the apocalypse. It's very
exceptionally
sweet.
codependent.
I'm really enjoying
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Aldi's gonna die.
I don't know. I mean, I'm the closest so far.
Are you? I have a zombie nipping at my neck.
That's true. Yeah. But I've come the closest to dying, I think, so far.
Yeah, that'll be the first thing that we get to resolve.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
So the best thing is that when you die in the beginning of the episode, you can just moderate the chat for the rest of the ride.
It'll turn into Ask Aldi.
You could haunt Maddie. She's like sees you in the corner of her eye. Aldi!
Even if I die at the beginning, I want to stay at the table. I really
Awesome.
do.
All right, so we'll say our goodbyes and let everyone know where else you can be found. So, William, start us off.
So I'm William. I've been playing Aldi. I won't say anything because it probably won't matter. They'll be dead soon. I'm just kidding. I love Aldi. So you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. As Alquin said before, I do also run a show for QueueTimes called Hijinks and Handlebars. It is an actual play Kids on Bikes tabletop live stream. If you don't know what Kids on Bikes is, if D&D is Lord of the Rings, Kids on Bikes is Stranger Things. That's about what it is. So I do that every Tuesday, 6:30 Pacific. And Twitter and Instagram for that are at HandleStream. Thanks.
Awesome.
I am Molly McIsaac on everything in the world. And I play Maddie, aka Madeline Miller, the optimist of the apocalypse. So, yeah, and I do like 1,000 things, so it's just easier to go to my social media and figure out what I do.
And hopefully we'll see her more here.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm potentially going to play another game. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I have been Jonas Newhouse playing Mads Gremley, the muddy of one wonderful sweetheart, Zachery. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse and on Wednesdays with the Handle Stream. Tuesdays with the Handle Stream cast. And I will also be here still on Wednesdays.
Awesome.
I'm Alquin Gersh, Different Elves on Twitch and Twitter. You can also find me sometimes on Geek and Sundry programs, so look for me there. And I run a Curse of Strahd game on Sundays on my own Twitch channel. Different_elves is how you find me on Twitch. So.
You can also find Alquin here on Sunday mornings with Uncommon Trust.
Oh yeah, Uncommon Trust Presents. We're playing City of Mist with Indigo. Game mastering that as well.
Yeah,
we made our characters last time in the exposition section. I'm looking forward to actually playing.
I am too. I'm actually excited about actually doing some story instead of like, cool, let's figure out.
But all characters. The seeds that we planted in that exposition session are going to just blossom.
My notepad is full of ways to use your guys' character stories. My name is Indigo, and you can see me on Twitter. Well, you can't see me. You can see what I write on Twitter at IndigoQT. You can also get a hold of all of QueueTimes at _QueueTimes, just on Twitter, just QueueTimes on Instagram. Like everyone said, I'm going to be GMing Uncommon Trust on Sunday. I've got one more session of this, and then we're doing Apocalypse
World is the next
with
one.
Spencer, who is in Hijinks and Handlebars, plays Frankie.
We'll be running that.
Maybe.
Yeah. So until then, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We will